See, Stuart. It's all right. He ran through. He ran through earlier on and jumped straight in the chair because I told him he was coming to see Stuart.
All right, lads.
Hi, Malta.
Hello, Malta.
How you doing?
You need to put your camera on, Rob.
See, Stuart. Oh, sorry.
Malta's
It's
giving
all
us
right.
live.
He ran through. He ran through
bear with
earlier
me.
on and jumped straight in the chair because I told him he was coming to see
Cameras
Stuart.
on.
I love it.
All right,
New
lads.
Year, Malta.
Hello,
Happy
Malta.
New Year,
How you
Malta.
doing?
Happy
You
New
need to
Year.
put your camera on, Rob.
See, Stuart. Oh, sorry.
Hold on a second. I need to mute.
Malta's
Malta's
it's
giving
all
us
right. He
live.
ran through.
There we go.
Hey, lads.
Yeah, I can hear. I'm just getting you set up. Oh, it's all happening. I'm running late. I fell asleep on the sofa.
Lucky you.
Honest to God, I should be getting this set up way beforehand, but I'm just that tired. That tired, man. Malta, you all right?
Cabby sorting out.
Hello, Malta. I've got
Yeah,
you
we
now,
are.
mate.
I'm good, Cabby. I'm good. Yeah, we are. I'm on my walk on the way into the stadium at Light.
Oh, fantastic.
And
Happy New Year to you lads, anyway.
And
yeah,
to you.
have you seen the starting lineup, Rob?
Yeah, I'm just copying it and pasting it in now.
Oh, crikey, I've not put mine. I've not put the starting lineup on there. My image. Hold on. Hey, big man's playing, eh?
Yeah.
Hey,
Which
big
is
man.
what I expected.
What's
expected.
your name?
Want to read out the hey, Rob?
Sorry, Malta.
So do you want to read out the lineup?
Yeah, it's Rolfs, Sirkin, Alderecki, Mutieli, Hume, Gertruda, Xhaka, Dingra, Lafi, Mayenda, and Brobby.
Robbie's getting the start.
You know what it is? Oh,
Yeah.
Bobby was always going to get the start today. He was
yeah.
always going to get that start today, Bobby was.
He's physical, isn't he?
And you know what it is? He's physical. And Man City are sort of a bit of a weak defending. Weak defence. What's the Man City lineup? Because I've not seen it.
Bear with me. I'm just sorting out our lot. I'm just going to post the subs up.
Hello, everybody in the chat. How are you doing? We will catch up to everybody at the moment. Is this a free hit, lads, do you think? Or do you think Sunderland should have a good chance and maybe just try and get something out of it?
Free hit.
I think it's
Massive
a free hit.
today.
Aye. Leeds got another 1-1 draw. I mean, they're doing well, aren't they, Leeds? They seem to be a difficult team to beat.
A 1-1 away draw as well.
It was 0-0 away, sorry.
Or was it 0-0, was it?
It was 0-0 between Leeds and Liverpool, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Colin Major. Good evening, sunshine. Hello, Maverick Loggins, John Bell, Yazzie. Welcome in, Gordon Seymour. Thanks for the lineup, mate. How are you doing? Hey, not a bad signal so far from Malta.
Yeah, he hasn't got it on the ground yet, has he?
No, he hasn't.
Oh, that's it, like.
Hello,
I'm on the
Susan.
ground,
Andrew
yeah.
Moore, you all right? I like the picture before with the dog.
Yeah, literally yesterday, Sue said, "Are you talking to Stuart today?" And I went, "No, it's tomorrow night." And I heard Bugalug scamper off, and I came in. I found him sitting in the chair, staring at the screen, as if to say, "Where the hell's Stuart?"
Loved it. How you doing, Malta? Are you queuing outside, are you?
Aye, I'm queuing outside.
Have you spoke to many fans? Are they quite optimistic tonight?
I've spoken to lots of people today, and a lot of people are quite optimistic. Right now, the thing is, Manchester City, most teams in the season, apart from Arsenal and Liverpool, would expect to get nil points, as Regis Lebris would say in French, right? Any game against Man City in a season is a free hit, right?
Yes.
If we can pick up anything it would be great, right? And the thing is, for 4 years, we had the Indian sign over Man City with those 1-0 wins at home, right? And that was during Man City's
because it's been.
I think a lot of people forget that in the season that they won the title, we took 4 points off them.
Yes.
Yeah, I know we did.
We
I
beat them
know.
at home. We got a draw away, right? So the whole thing with Aguero and the Aguero moment wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Sunderland getting that result in 4 points against them.
Yeah.
Right? So I think it is a free hit today, right? No matter what happens, there's nothing bad going against the team.
Oh,
Man
no,
City have
no.
won 6 games in the row, back to back, right? After they beat us 3-0, they went to the Santiago Bernabeu, home of perennial European champions. After the Sunderland, that's how good Man City, right? I'm not a betting man, but I would like to say Man City are probably in the top 3 favourites for the European Cup, right? They've won the European Cup. Pep knows how to win the European Cup with 2 different clubs. He'll be targeting the European Cup this season, right? You've got the most clinical, lethal striker playing for Man City.
Oh, I know.
In
I
Holland,
know.
right? Who is on for him, quite rare, a 2-game dry spell, right? Anything could happen today. But what could also happen today is Desmond Tutu. And what could also happen today
Try it off a
is
second, sir.
1-0.
I think that's 2. Turn it on, please. Thank you, Pet.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. I know. Look, whatever happens, you can't. If they get thumped or whatever tonight, you can't be slagging or being negative to any Sunderland players. You can't do that.
No.
Right.
And
So,
the,
I'm going to do
the
a
thing
fan
is,
interview now. No, you're not. Right? I'm going to do a fan interview now.
All right, mate. Okay, Malta.
Right? So let us just switch it over to. Okay, what's your name?
Haley.
Haley, what do you think today's game result's going to be? We're going to win. Right then.
Class.
What's your name, young'un?
No, Salem.
What?
Salem.
Salem. Salem's lot. Right, Salem. Are we going to win today or what?
What's that?
No, we're going to get a draw.
He says no.
That's it. Right, I'll ask this lad here. Oh, there's another Indian lad. What's your name?
My name's Bob.
Right, Bob. What do you think the score's going to be today?
I think Granite Jack has been compensating since Dan Bollard's been out. But I do feel Granite Jack is going to drop back 10 yards and we're going to hold their midfield tight.
Oh, like that.
And I do feel we're going to sit back in a 5 at the back formation. And I do feel
Granite Jack are playing just in front of the defence.
in front of the defence, but I do feel Sunderland will get something from today.
Right, and what's your name?
Darren.
Darren, how are you feeling for today?
Positive.
Positive? And what do you think the score's going to be?
2-1.
2-1 to Sunderland.
2-1. Jack,
Right.
Jack's going to run the midfield.
Jacker. There you go, lads.
Class.
Finally spoken.
Class, Malta. Absolutely love it. Live pre-match build-up.
yeah, just what we need.
He's a good lad, Malta, isn't he?
He is.
Malta live from the Stadium of Light. Getting the fans. Quite a few sort of hungover look by some of the fans there, weren't there? Like a bit of a tired look.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I don't drink and I'm just knackered. I just think it's all the crap food I've been eating.
I had 2 beers last night between about 7:30 and 8:30, and I was in bed by 10 o'clock. I don't do New Year. Can't be arsed.
I know. I've been there, done it. I mean, the band, we were at our neighbours at a party, and the band wanted to get to bed earlier with summer. So I was like, let's see, early, see, 11:15. So I took her back next door. I just watched the fireworks and all. But it's Look, I like socialising with the neighbours. It's great.
Yeah.
It is a different night. It is a sort of special night. But gone are the days where I'm going out and getting hammered for it. You know what I mean? Just doesn't exist.
To be honest, I used to prefer working New Year's Eve. If you work New Year's Eve, you normally didn't work Christmas. So,
I kind of stand that Auld Lang Syne tune. Oh, yeah.
oh. Well, the Scots say it's theirs. Bugger that for a game of darts. It was written in Gateshead.
Is that where it was? It was written
Yep.
in Gateshead.
Yeah, first earliest example of the words for Auld Lang Syne were from Gateshead.
Unbelievable. Auld Lang Syne. What does that actually mean, anyway?
For old time's sake.
Is that Auld Lang Syne? I mean, Auld Lang Syne. What is that? Is that actually slang for that word? Is it?
Yeah, old long time is what it meant. So for old time's sake.
Auld Lang Syne. Old time sake. Right. It's just a lot of people ask. I wonder what does it actually stand for. But
Good
yeah.
evening, BGS. Susan, Andre Mower.
How are you doing? I'm just getting set up here.
Yeah, I get budgeted to go to bed at about 10 o'clock. A certain hairy beast decides it's bedtime, and Dad has to go to bed when he goes to bed.
I don't know what it is. I just like my bed. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
I like
Well,
my bed.
I do get up early. I mean, this morning I was up at 4 o'clock. So, and most mornings I'm up by about 4:30. So I do get, I tend to go to bed quite early. But
cheers for the 2 subscribers already. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Oh, I forgot. Better press the thumbs up.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up, people. The sooner we get the thumbs up, the more people can know that we're actually live. Hello, Susan. How are you doing? BGS, good evening. Happy New Year. Cabby Robertos. Yeah, it keeps on showing you that G Dong Wong going over and over again. But you know what? If VR had been here, that wouldn't have happened.
Doesn't matter. It wasn't.
It wasn't, no.
Yeah, it looks like Fulham got a late equaliser against Crystal Palace.
Mm-hmm.
It was about 10 minutes before the end. And Leeds got played off the park by Liverpool with 2-0 apiece. So I think Liverpool had something like 20 shots, 19 shots, 4 on target. Leeds had 4 shots, 2 on target. But with 5 minutes to go, Leeds had 2 shots, 2 on target in the whole game. What?
Reese McCoy, Cabby Matter, score prediction for this one. Oof, do you, Mayor? I think it's too much for us to do. We're missing players. We're missing Dan Ballard. I think it'll be another 3-0 Man City. I hope I'm wrong. Of course I'm wrong. I'm just trying to be realistic here. Yeah. I just think it's too much for us to do. Not with all of our players at the AFCON and without rock Dan Ballard. I think we'll struggle. I mean, we'll do amazingly well just to get 0-0 or something or a draw. But, it's a strange game, football. But I'm just trying to be a bit realistic here.
Yeah.
Is that Malta's back?
Malta's back.
Live. How you doing, Malta? Oh, there he is. He's at the stadium. How are you doing?
Get the salmon on my partner.
It's mad, isn't it? The minute you get into the stadium, it goes to carrier pigeon Wi-Fi. Hello, Malta Sunshine. How you doing? How are you doing, Malta? You all right? Don't know if he can hear us.
Obviously, prawn sandwiches over there, waiting to come in. But I must say, I'm really impressed with this new screen.
Do they look good, do they, Malta? He said he's impressed with the big screens. I mean, you can see them from here standing out, like.
Yeah.
can never understand why they put the sprinklers on the pitch.
It helps if you've got a lot of shorter players, apparently. If you've got a load of 6 foot plus players like I'm forgetting his name, big centre forward, plays for Man City, scores shitloads of goals. Haaland. Yeah.
Haaland.
It makes the pitch a little bit slick, so the taller players aren't as sure-footed, even if they're wearing studs. It makes it a bit greasy for them, whereas the smaller players are better off playing on a greasy surface, like one that's just been watered.
So how good does our stadium look? I know it's like a bit pixelated with the signal from what Malta has, but I mean, I can see what he means about that scoreboard. Look how bright that looks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It looks so good. We've come a long way from the old scoreboard at the Roker end, haven't we?
Oh God, yeah, yeah.
That was like a train timetable board that used to come up with a tank now and again that said attack,
Yeah.
attack, attack.
Cancelled.
Aye, cancelled. It's going to be a cold night tonight, Malta. So let's hope the crowd, the team can get us warmed up for the boys' birthday.
Baltic tonight, like absolutely Baltic.
It is, mate. It's going to be -3 tonight. I went to the
It's -6 right now, to be honest. Like, you know, with the wind chill.
Aye.
Yeah.
Like, outside it's 0 degrees. Feels like -6. I just, as soon as I take my hands out my glove, right, it's just like, oh my God, my hands are going to freeze.
Yeah.
Well, I went to the Carlisle United match with my boys.
Signal went off. Oh yeah, how was that? How was the Carlisle match?
Oh, Steve's been a bit defeatist on this one, Cabby. He's gone for a 5-1 Man City win.
Malta, one of our viewers, is saying 5-1 Man City today.
And good evening to Andre from Atlanta.
We lose 5-1, like, we definitely won with 5-1.
No, I don't. Look, we're unbeaten at home for a reason.
Yeah.
And look, to go to New Year unbeaten for the whole of 2025 at home in the Premier League is incredible for a playoff side to get promoted into the Premier League. I was listening to Darren Bent on Talk Sport last week, and he says a manager of the season, manager of the year should go to Regis Labrie, and he says signing of the year, he says should be Granit Xhaka, and that's Darren Bent, which a lot of Sunderland fans constantly slag off.
Yep.
Granit Xhaka. Oh, he'd be looking forward. He'd be relishing in games like this, you know.
He will. Yeah. I still think we might get a snaky draw out of this one.
There's no reason why we can't.
We're unbeaten at home. You know, the last few times we've played Man City, and we've done reasonably well against them, but we've been struggling, bottom end of the table. This time, Man United are in second, we're in 7th. There's not that many points between us. And I appreciate we've got part of our team missing. Ballard sounds as though he could be back for the Tottenham game at the weekend.
Aye, cheers, Malta, mate. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just a shame the signal isn't a bit better for him, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, Steve, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Totally understand that. You know, Ballard's out. We're missing some of our team. I understand Man City are going to be really up for it because they want to close that gap to Arsenal a bit more if they can. I just think, as Stu said, you know, We're unbeaten at home.
That's me new. Look at me little thing I got for Christmas, and when I eventually get it, it actually says on air Macam Cabby.
Aha.
But I need to sort out me lighting because everything on the camera seems to be massively sensitive. So I need to work out a setting. So for some strange reason, the lights on me camera on the webcam seem 100 times brighter than what they are. So I'll have to have a look how I can sort that out.
Yeah. It just seems to go white on occasions.
Yeah. I mean, when I click on this sign, right, it's nowhere near bright at all. But that comes up like you can't see it at all.
Just look like a white bar.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But when I'm looking at it in real life, literally all I can see is Macam Cabby on air.
Yeah.
In lit up. It's not like a full beam headlight of a car, which it looks like. So
yeah.
If any, I'll have to have a look at that. It'll be something to do with the setting, either on the dash cam or my webcam or whatever.
Yeah.
But it'll be something simple, so hopefully I'll get that.
Funnily enough, when it's off, you can see it.
Yeah, no.
You can see it clearly when it's off. When it's on, it's just like a white bar.
Well, it's like me lights in the background, me sun and red and white lights going up. That's on the low setting. If I just tilted up another one, it'll be just like a massive glaring white, and you can't see it. So
yeah,
it'll be something simple. Are you using OBS to stream? I am or using OBS to stream. No doubt there'll be a setting or something in there, but there has to be. But there's no need for it to be super sensitive to lights the way it is. But it'll be something simple. It'll be something simple. Everybody in the chat, how are we doing? Robin Hood, we look like we have something going forward, but concerned defensively. Both are doing at me end out there. Yeah, well, look, it's always going to be the thingy, yeah. You can get saturation filters for OBS to tweak colours. Might help you. Yeah, there is the old saturation thing. There is settings on there. But it's on the video section, isn't it?
Yeah, Steve, I would agree with you what you're saying there, Steve, about Cirque, and he did seem to be a little bit off the pace on Sunday. However, bearing in mind he's been away for a long time through injury. He's played a few games in the reserves and one Premier League game. I think he'll do all right, but he's going to need to be on the ball tonight because Man City wingers can rip most defences to pieces.
Oh, God, absolutely. Yeah, so I will get me lighting sorted out. It'll be something simple.
Yeah.
But like I say, I'm not a lighting expert, so I'm not 100% sure what's what, but I'll get it sorted. The teams are coming out now. I presume Man City will be playing in their blue kit. OBS has a billion settings. Yeah, I mean the only thing I can see on settings is when it's just got configure video and it's got white balance backup thingy. I don't know. I'll have to look at it after when I'm not busy doing the live streams and stuff. I know for a fact there'll be an answer out there.
Yeah,
Team City have put out a taking seriously. Oh, why? Yeah, of course they should.
Yeah, so City team, if you haven't seen it, it's Donnarumma, O'Reilly, Ake, or whatever he's called, Ruben Dias, Nunes, Foden, Gonzalez, Silva, Cherky, Savinho, and Haaland.
4-0 win.
And if they want to they can bring on
here. Of course, he sent Luke O'Nien off.
Rodri,
Dan Neil off in that game.
Not Emile.
Luke O'Nien got sent off at Manchester City.
Kusanov, Lewis, Casa,
Dan Neil was
Renders,
sent off in that particular fixture. So Jared Gillett is in charge. He's in yellow tonight.
Oh yeah, they're doing a
So the announcement for fans to raise the pictures of their loved ones as the players ring the centre circle. I think they preempted the referees blowing with the whistle. Actually, they started the applause a little bit prematurely.
Tannoy announcer, we got it wrong.
Of course, we've got David
Really
here 24/7. He's going to be out.
Nonetheless, people holding up their pictures in the Roker end.
Should be still with us. Should be still with us, Rob.
Bradley Lowry,
such a shame.
Louise Wanless, who used to be the media officer here, amongst them, and the players all applauding as well. It's an emotional moment for a lot of people I know, and on the big screens they are rolling through the names of all those connected with Sunderland who have passed away over the last year. Someone's holding up a shirt for Spuggy with a number 22 on, and others holding up pictures of their grandfathers, their fathers, sons, mothers, grandmothers.
Kevin became tonight, you know, Stu.
Something that Union Berlin did a few years ago when they returned to the Bundesliga. Pictures of Carlton Fairweather, Cess Irwin, Gary Rowell, all these people who passed away since Sunderland were last in the Premier League. All instigated by the club and the SAFC Heaven branch as the players go into their huddles. Sunderland at the Roker end, that half at the moment attacking the north.
I've not spoken to them much because, like I say, it's a difficult time of year for them.
Are wearing sky blue tonight with white shorts and sky blue socks.
Just have to mute the old wise men saying it's a pain doing this, but got to do it. I do. I don't get in serious trouble. It just affects the monetization of it. I can't even play the.
Got an emotional pitch before we
Do
get
they
the action on the pitch.
The trumpet sound when it's the
Manchester City
poppies.
will get us underway this evening, defending the north end of the stadium. So we look down for Jimmy Montgomery.
I can't even do that.
Playing from left to right in their sky blue shirts with a white slash across the chest, and the ball played out to this right-hand side, and
we're not doing too bad, Rob. It's 0-0.
Made by Pep Guardiola for tonight's game.
Hey, 3-star Reds sent the Maccabi 1 membership. Thank you, 3-star Reds, and I hope you're well, mate. Hope you've had a good New Year. Hello, Geordie Groundwater. Good evening, Cabby.
Sunderland
and Rob. Happy New Year.
For the G throw for Manchester City on this right-hand side. Shirky, who was outstanding at the Etihad.
Thanks for gifting the membership.
Less than a month ago, December the 6th again, Nathan Aki plays the ball back to Donnarumma, the Italian.
I was surprised they lost 2-0 against Everton.
He's in green with a bright fluorescent orange slash down the side of his shirt and shorts.
There was some
out here on the right-hand
decisions
side.
in that game.
Matthias Nunes, back to Diaz, who scored, of course, in that 3-0 win. Back to the keeper, and Donnarumma now with Broby, Lefay and Mayenda in a 3 across the 18-yard line. But City have got the ball out over the halfway line and looking to try and get to Nunes down this right side of the Sunderland penalty area. He sweeps the ball in, Alderete heads it out to Lefay. He's trying to get Adingra away. It's a chase for the ball onto the touchline, which Adingra wins. An appeal from Diaz to say, trying to say the ball had gone out, but it's fallen on deaf ears. And now
Alderete heads it out to Lefay.
He's trying to back into his own half to McKaylee. Alderete just to his left-hand side, and then out wide again to
get Adingra away.
I like
it's
that
a chase,
Steve.
And now just into midfield, Nico Gonzalez slips it to his left to Phil Foden. Foden back to Nathan.
And Radio Newcastle's broadcasting the match live as well. And it says not online.
He's suddenly what's he done, Ake? He's suddenly clutched his knee and is limping.
Yeah, he is limping, yeah.
Ake,
Sean says thank you for the gifted member. Thank you very much.
He suddenly jarred his leg, and I don't know what he's done, but he's not comfortable. And we're only a couple of
Damien
minutes
says, have you been locked
into
in
the
the
game.
shop storage cupboard?
Well, interesting, isn't it? Clearly
This
he's
is
got an
the
issue.
new studio. I'm in the bottom
ball
end
is
of
back
my
with
kitchen.
Diaz at the moment, and he's going to put the ball out because
It's gonna.
Ake has got a
I'm
problem
going to be
here.
changing it about. This
He's
is just
clutching
because
his
I've had
left
that
knee.
much
He suddenly pulled up.
stuff to do over the Christmas period. I've
There
not
was
had
no
time to get it sorted.
contact with anybody,
But I am going to get a proper setup at the back.
and he was in.
Some nice pictures.
Guardiola will
hopefully.
come on, won't he?
I've got me
Gravadol,
carry on air sign. But I need to
Oscar
sort out
Guardiola,
the-
who he replaced effectively for
The
the
light
game,
moves.
but there's an issue, and we're only in the 3rd minute.
So hit the
and,
thumbs up, thank you.
It looks like
116
Guardiola's
already
going
watch it.
to be the player that is going to come on.
And thanks for the subscribers,
It's a
thank
blow
you.
for Nathan Ake, the 30-year-old.
Thanks for the subscriber. 4,811 subscribers.
We
You
hope
just
so.
did 189
Not so sure it will.
subscribers to get 5,000.
But there you go. Who knows?
Didn't fancy it, that's what it was.
But, I don't see what he quite.
3-star red, you're
suddenly
welcome, mate. It was a deserved defeat.
He just
against
pulled.
Everton. You're the most
I think
welcome.
he's just
Jarring, just
yeah,
twisted
yeah.
slightly.
Oh, he's stretched.
He stretched, didn't he? Stretched for the ball, and I think in that stretch he's
Might see some comments
clearly
from John in the chat
damaged
as
something.
well. So I think he's got the stream on.
So they could be,
Oh,
well, they
is he?
will be forced into
Yeah, he's
a very
just
early
pinged me on
change.
Facebook for a link to the stream. So
Manchester City. We barely got underway. It's not a night to be standing around, is it?
It's not a night to be sitting on the ground either.
No, it's not. Sort of emphasise
On air
the
should be
fact that
say
there's a
on
problem.
hair, get a wig.
So
Can it
Guardiola's
make
gonna come
me
on.
head itch every time I wear a hat? I
He's,
get me
Just
head itches.
waiting on the touchline now. Ake is
Durham Diver,
Happy
hi
New Year,
lads, Happy New
jogging
Year,
along
yeah.
the far side,
Are they
but
gonna make
clearly
the
they
substitution?
are going to
Hope
make
for
the
a draw
substitution.
tonight.
Pep Guardiola's
He looks
getting quite
alright.
animated, but
They're not going to do it.
they're not
pleased
going to
with
do
it.
it. They're not, are they?
Well,
Guardiola's going back
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
dugout, and Ake says he's going to come back on. Says it's okay. But then we had that at the weekend with Rodon, didn't we? And he kept on, and then it turned out he wasn't right. So Ake is jogging up and down the touchline on
There's
the far
another
side.
match
We're
on
back
after this,
underway.
isn't
We're
it?
in
Or
the
is it the same?
There's a
minute.
match
That was
at the
good.
same
Couple of
time.
minutes
It's
stoppage.
Spurs and
The ball is back with
Brentford.
Gianluigi Donnarumma. He passes the
And
ball out
that
now on
one's
the
still 0-0.
left-hand side. Ake's still waiting to come back on. O'Reilly plays it right down the wing, down the
Bottom of the ladder
touchline.
shot,
And
apparently.
Savino, I think it is, down the left of the penalty area. Low ball in. Mukiele cuts it out, and Hertrauder knocks it behind for a corner. First corner of the game. It's Sunderland 0, Manchester City 0. Played nearly 5 minutes.
He's a good
Shirky's
player,
going
that
to
Cherky,
go
mate.
across to take the corner at the
Should have signed him
Roker
up for the
end from the left-hand side.
let's get
Yeah,
carried
you've got
away
to
shot.
concentrate here again.
Who's that?
Command
Instead
your
of
box.
pencil the jerky.
No free headers.
I know.
Haaland's right up there in the 6-yard box, almost on the goal line.
Who's Spurs playing as a
Shirky
Bournemouth?
then steps back
No,
a couple of
Brentford.
paces, the Frenchman,
Brentford.
and raises his right arm, and now with his right foot curls this in low.
Oh.
Haaland gets his head
Oh.
on it,
Good.
and it's 1-0,
Flag's up.
but the
Already.
flag is up.
Offside.
Offside.
One signs there though.
Tell you what,
Yeah.
we're lucky, Nick. It was so easy, wasn't it?
It was too easy. Haaland's low ball in, flicked on, and Silva just put it past Roofs into the bottom corner, but the
Hello,
flag came
Big
up.
Studios. You okay, mate?
Smartly, it will. He is offside
Yeah.
by the look. Well,
Just
he is just.
lucky.
It's very tight, but there was a push on Silva, but yeah, his
he's
foot is clearly offside.
Yeah.
I don't think
Just
there's any question of that.
But it's not just the
But it was
first
so
header.
simple. Nobody picked him
It's
up.
not just the first header, Nick. It's the second one as well. So he's flicked it. Okay, he hasn't won the first one, but it's the reaction to the second one. It was so easy. He was standing on his own,
Maybe see that as a warning sign early on, just to completely.
and that's where again you're missing your Ballard.
Yeah. Well, we're still waiting for VAR to.
Sean says a
confirm
loss
that
today
the goal
would
doesn't stand.
too bad
Um,
considering AFCON. Oh, absolutely.
Big screen
Yeah.
above both
We did a
ends.
lot
I can
better in
just see the
December
VAR
than anybody thought we would.
insignia
You know,
at
if
the
you
bottom of the
think
screen.
we
but I
were-
can't
A lot
see
of
what it
people were
says
saying
above
we
that.
would get a
But
point in December, and
Jared Gillett has just got
we
his
only
arm
lost one
can't
game
believe
right,
it's taken
funnily
that long.
enough, against
No.
a team that plays in blue from Manchester.
still
Back
waiting.
lad, hello, how are the lads? From
This is
Sadie
farcical,
and
really,
Marshall.
isn't
Hello,
it?
Sadie and Marshall. Welcome
You know,
along.
we see it. We was able to decide over what within 30
Within
seconds.
seconds, yeah, the goal doesn't stand. It's 0-0. We're back underway.
but made
Surprised
that
that
a
didn't
warning.
even go to VAR, but must have been too obvious.
So that should be a warning.
Of course, it's a warning. He played possibly Europe's best club
So
football
the
inside.
ball in the City half.
It's all right,
Mienda
we've
looking
already
to try
beaten
and
the world
dribble down
champions.
into the penalty
Right,
area.
have we already tackled
blocked,
Arsenal
though,
at
by
home?
Manchester City, and they get the ball out to Foden, and he plays it back behind him to Ake, who is obviously back on and seems to be okay. And the ball picked up again in midfield. Lefay winning it back. Comes back across to Michele, but he drives it straight at Savinho, and it comes all the way up towards Haaland, who uses his strength to try and win it from Alderete.
Same as Calvert-Lewin.
Sunderland have got the ball away.
Yeah,
And,
that VAR needs to give offside in both.
It's with Sirkin. And was he pulled
Both
back then by
Vincent Haaland's
Sherky?
an animal.
Play's gone on. The ball won.
He is.
In midfield by Nunez.
Well, he's a goal
on the
scoring
right,
monster,
he's managed to
isn't
get it. Manchester City up to Foden on the halfway line, but he's wrestled off the ball. Xhaka drives this up, looking for a Dingra. Cut out though by Nunez.
The thing is,
And he will
just answering
bring the ball
Junebug's
down
comment.
for Nico. And now
We got back
Foden
3-0 off them at the
across on the
Etihad.
far side to O'Reilly. This is
But,
still inside the
To be fair,
Manchester City
we weren't
half.
embarrassed by that scoreline.
0-0 in the
It could
ninth
easily
minute
have
with a
been
couple of minutes
3-2.
stoppage for an injury to Ake.
3-3.
Nunez
You know,
brings
we
the
played
ball
all
up
right.
to Sherky, wide on the right, just inside the Sunderland half. Back to Nunez, into the middle then to Ruben Diaz. Taps it back to his Portuguese colleague, Nunez.
To be
And
honest,
then into
Sean, I think 2 wins
Nico,
and 2
the
draws will
Spaniard.
probably be sufficient this season.
Ake, the Dutchman, wide to O'Reilly, the Manc.
36
He's
points,
taking
I
this
think,
on down
will
the
probably
left-hand
keep
side.
you
He's
up.
got Hertrauder in front of him. Gets down the left of the penalty area, halfway between the touchline and the penalty box, almost on the goal line. He pulls this ball back. It's headed back across by Silva and then headed into the hands of Roofs by Xhaka from the penalty spot. Haaland's up there. 0-0 in the 10th minute. We're live on BBC Radio Newcastle. Roofs puts the ball down at his feet. He's all in black tonight, Robin
Somewhere
Roofs.
with passing so far,
Sunderland,
not like
of course,
us.
in their red and white stripes. Manchester City in their sky blue, and the ball is put out for a Manchester City throw.
No need to be afraid
Quickly
of them,
taken
though, do you know what I
on
mean?
that left-hand side.
No,
Foden
and I mean, you know, it's
leaves
like
it
I was saying right at the
for
beginning of the
Nico,
broadcast.
and then
You know,
out on the touchline, Savinho
times
comes
we've
back
played
to
Man City
O'Reilly
previously in
on
the
the
Premier
left
League.
of central midfield.
We've been near the bottom
then
of the league.
Diaz,
They've been
and
pushing
Diaz
for the championship.
in the middle, just taps
Um,
it to Nico.
This time
just to
we're
his
sitting in
left.
7th place.
Puts his foot
They're
on
in
the ball,
second.
looks up,
It's not that
and
there's
then
not a huge number of
decides
points
just to
between
tap it to Ake.
Man City and Sunderland.
And
So
he
you know,
leaves it
I
to
know,
Nico again,
I
just
do
inside
appreciate
the
we've got part of the
Sunderland
team
half.
is in Africa at the moment, but
Nico just sizing up his options. There's no urgency about Manchester City, but you know that they can just flick a switch and before you know it they'll be in the penalty area. Ake in the middle, closed down by Mienda, plays it back to Diaz, out wide here now to Silva. Silva flicks it inside again to Sherky. Sherky plays it back to Ake in the centre circle, then forwards to O'Reilly, and O'Reilly on that left-hand side has left it for Savinho, who's trying to get past Hume, and it's Hume who wins the ball in the end, pushes it on to Mienda, and he's going to try and get away down the right. Goes down. Referee sees nothing wrong with the challenge.
Please, Mienda's
and
getting a
it's
good start.
Manchester City who come forwards again.
yeah,
with the ball.
he
The edge of
deserves
the
it.
area.
He's
On the left-hand side,
He's
it's
a
played
good
back
player,
to Sherky.
and the thing is, he's
He
another
takes it
one like
across the
Robbie who can
centre,
scare quite
rolls
a
it
lot
over
of
here to
Premier
this
League defenders
right-hand side, eventually through
just
to Silva.
by his size, because he's a big beast
And,
of a unit, isn't he?
Then slip back to Nunez, Sherky, and then to Ake again in the middle of the Sunderland half. But wide to Nunez. Gets it back again on this right-hand
These
side.
Kingfisher says, please like
Back
and
again.
subscribe. Thank you. 142, come on, there's a few of you not hitting that
Played
thumbs up button.
to
Click the thumbs
Sherky
up.
and Ake.
So very much. Let's get the likes
It's
up.
just possession football, isn't it? The ball played up to Savinho, heads it in the air, but he'll knock it behind. Does he know he's managed to keep it in? towards Haaland on the penalty spot, swung his foot at it, but half-heartedly, and it's cleared. It's a throw to Sunderland on the left in front of the Manchester City technical area.
About
Sirkin will take this. It's 0-0.
About what, Rob?
Yeah, Cabby, Brennan
13th
Johnson.
minute.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go to Palace, doesn't it?
Side decision that saw
I'm not sure whether he
Silva's
would
goal
fit
ruled out.
in our team, to be honest.
Sirkin holding off.
Some
Silva,
players just want to
winning
be
the
around
free kick.
London. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Here on the left.
But I am
He leaves
panicking.
it
There's
Sirkin
plenty of
for
time.
Alderete to take.
I just want to see that experienced striker.
In fact, Ruffs is coming out now and has told Alderete to push forward. So Ruffs comes out to take this free kick on the left-hand side.
Is it still 0-0 that Spurs game, Rob?
Everybody now bar Ruffs inside the
Yeah.
Manchester City
Yeah, I haven't
half.
seen any
City
changes
holding
in that
a line
one.
of
Just
6
bear with me, I'll
defenders
just
halfway
double check.
inside
Yeah,
their
Sunderland's
half.
pace.
Ruffs drives the ball looking for McKaylee on
Ghost
the far
Rider
side.
says Sunderland look
Mienda's
petrified.
up there with him as well, but Ake lashes it clear. Hume comes back onto this,
Yeah.
turns it to Robin Ruffs in the middle of the Sunderland half. He's closed down by Silva, but
You
he
think
gets
we'll
the ball
look petrified,
up
Rob?
the left wing.
I'm listening
Where
to it on the radio.
Nunes
mate. It's,
knocks it onto Shirky, and it's
so
out
I
for
don't know
a
what the team looks
throw
like,
to
but they
Manchester
certainly
City.
seem to be sitting well back.
It's left for
Invite Man
Matthias
City on.
Nunes to take from Wolves full back. Back it goes to Diaz.
Kia Orana
Ruben
from
Diaz.
Rarotonga Cook Islands. How
Back
are the
to
lads?
Donnarumma.
Welcome along, mate.
From a
That's got to be the
PSG
furthest.
keeper
You
who
new to the channel, pal?
Regis Lebris
That's
spoke
got to be
about
the
yesterday,
furthest
having
away
watched
from
him
the UK
quite a bit at
from Sunderland you
PSG
can
and
just about get.
his time in
Islands.
France,
Cook
because
Islands.
Donnarumma was there for 4
They're,
years.
they're probably
Saw
still in
plenty
the
of
early
him.
hours of New Year's Day.
Donnarumma puts the ball down, has his foot
That
on it.
might just be
Broby
on
goes
the
to
other
close
side
him
of the
down. He taps it
national,
to
dateline.
Ake.
But it's a
Out then
bloody
to
way
O'Reilly.
to
And
Rarotonga.
he drives it up over the halfway line. Mukele gets in front
Yes,
of
Steve,
Haaland, and
it was offside.
he will play it back to Robin
Quickly
Ruffs.
whisked in the box,
Haaland's
but
got
he was just
38
half,
goals now this season, 19 of those in the Premier League. Here's Lefay,
Thanks for the subscriber,
plays it
thank you.
wide to Adingra, just in front of Regis Lebris. Then Lefay looking to try and get Broby in, but it's tapped away by Ake.
Remember
He got his
Tinsel
foot
at Turkey,
round
he
it
said
and
3-0
round Broby,
today.
but it's given away again.
He did. We
And,
threatened him with Paxo.
It's picked up by Adingra on
What did
the
he say for the league
left-hand
score
side
again?
into
I can't
Xhaka.
He thought
So-
he thought Liverpool would win 2-0, I think.
Played on to the right, played across by Hume, tried to get it into Broby. Did a- Got a good run, sprint into the penalty area.
Yeah.
It's got the crowd whipped up, but cleared again by
Yeah, so
Manchester City.
they're on.
It's with Bernardo Silva.
Free kick.
And a free kick to
Yeah,
visitors.
you're not quite into the. You're on the wrong side of the line, aren't you?
Getting used
So
to that word, aren't you?
you're on the same day as us, but a few hours
To the
behind.
visitors.
Like
visitors. Well,
about 8 or 9
Too
hours
used to
behind. Or even 10 hours
16th
behind.
minute, Sunderland 0, the visitors 0, Manchester City. And they bring the ball up to the halfway line on the right-hand side. It's played out to Shirky. Just inside the Sunderland half, he plays it back again to Nunes. And Nunes, he draws Foden to him. Foden lays it off behind
Do they
to
do that
Nico.
with every team now? Visitors,
Ake's
or
made
was
a
that
run
just
up.
for Newcastle?
And on that left
I
wing,
thought it was just for Newcastle, because normally it's the club name
Savinho,
and the
O'Reilly's
club
in the
crest,
penalty
isn't it?
area. Savinho plays it back to Nico. And then he dinks a ball towards Shirky, who first time, well, almost a mix-up between Alderete and Ruffs, and Mukele caught on the end of it as well. It's a corner, but nobody, I don't think anybody shouted then. And
They didn't.
It's
But
a very quiet
it's a
stadium,
good
I like,
ball
isn't it?
behind, innit? They've looked
It
for that
is.
a couple of times already.
They definitely hung over.
He's just
aren't they?
cushioned it back into the area.
Yeah,
and there was
I
a
think
little
might be
bit of
few
confusion
idiots in
between
there.
Alderete and
Gotta be
Mukele.
careful of that.
Alderete put it over the bar, but it's a corner as a consequence. And Alderete actually almost took Mukele's head off with his boot. Mukele leant right down to try and head the ball clear, but again, I think there was a
No
lack
free
of
headers here, Nick.
communication.
We've
So
got to-
corner again, yeah, from the
we've got to win
left-hand
the
side.
First ball.
We saw what happened last time. It's swept in again, headed out by Mukele this time. Foden, his volley goes well wide, halfway between the goal and corner.
We're just
Goal
sussing them
kick
out, says David.
Sunderland.
Before we take them apart.
Robin Russ throws the ball
Sean
to
says we always
Mukeli on the right corner of the 6-yard box. We played 17 minutes, Sunderland 0, Manchester City 0. Haaland and
this is what it was
Foden
like when the
lurk at the edge of the
we would just
penalty area. It's played right out through the middle to
defend for 93
Lefay. He's
minutes.
pushed down.
Yep.
Free kick to Sunderland.
Hungover, says Doom Bugs, and it's Brassic out there.
Jared Gillett only 10 yards away.
Not.
Lefay taps the ball to Xhaka.
Should have been a 3
Xhaka,
o'clock kick-off, man. 8 o'clock on New Year's
19th
New Year's
game
Day
of the
night.
season.
It's ridiculous, isn't it,
this
Rob?
game tonight, halfway through the season, as Xhaka on 4 yellow cards. If
It's
he
not
gets
the
through tonight, he'll be okay.
Can't the temperature there at the moment is 26
intercepts
Celsius.
over on the far side to concede a throw and whips up the crowd in front of him in the east stand. The throw back to Ake, back again to Donnarumma, at the edge of his 6-yard box in the middle. Broby and Mienda inside the penalty area, and Donnarumma kicks this
Victor
up
Thurwell. I
through
Cabby,
the
and that.
middle,
Hope you
looking
had
for
a
Haaland.
great
It
Christmas
bounces
and New
past him
Year.
and Mukeli.
2026,
Mukeli runs onto it.
Hope you had a great
He's
Christmas
closed
and
down
New
by
Year as well. Victor,
Foden, but
thanks for
plays it
popping in,
back
mate.
to Robin Ruffs, and Ruffs plays it out to Sirkin on this left wing. He is going to play it back to Alderete behind him, and he'll play it back to Ruffs. Haaland's lurking. Ruffs plays it across to Mukeli. Foden's closing him down on that far side. Mukeli plays a long ball up to Broby. He's got the strength. Can he get past the defender? He leaves him on the floor. Donnarumma blocks it. Comes back to Broby, and then it's stabbed behind for a corner by Diaz.
I'll tell you what, excellent Paul. Great strength.
Just joined you. How we're playing so far? Well, we're on the back foot, but
he can.
We're not playing too bad. We've just had a chance there.
Oh
Robbie.
my word. Oh, but he should have finished it.
He should have finished it. He had the opportunity, but Donnarumma made himself big.
Great ball.
Hello.
Opportunity. Xhaka will take the corner.
Hello, Bounty. How are you doing? I've seen you on the stream before.
So 0-0.
Where's Stewart?
Bounty. Hey, how son?
Let's just give them a little bit of confidence that they can have a go.
You come to
and
say
Broby,
Stewart.
the way
Hello,
he can hold the
Bounty.
ball up.
Gavardol
There you
will
go.
know what he's all about now. That's what we talked about, using his strength.
He's a good lad, isn't he? Does
So
he fill with all his
Broby
New
on the
Year's and
6-yard
Christmas
line.
snacks
Xhaka
from?
with the corner from the right-hand side at the north end of the stadium.
There's
4 players around the penalty spot looking to break. The ball is swung in
He's
here,
got snacks
and it'll
galore.
go
Snacks
straight
galore.
through the penalty
Totally
area and
no
out
post,
behind for a goal kick to Manchester City. That was a waste. That set piece for
Good old.
They'll be
Sunderland.
encouraged with that, won't it? Broby will be a little bit more confident now as well.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
That-
if that was a perfect example of why
Well,
we're
that's
playing
the
Broby up
opportunities
front
we're talking about.
for his strength.
You're not going to get
You're
many.
not going to get many.
Just
That's critical.
this
They
is
do.
how
They'll get one or two in
harsh
the
the
game,
Premier
they've got
League
to
is.
be
You've got to
clinical.
score them chances when you
O'Reilly
through
swings
like
a
that.
long ball upfield looking for
do.
Haaland. Mukeli gets in front of him.
you're playing one of the
Onto
world's
the
best
touchline,
goalkeepers
hooks
as
it
well.
away
It was
back
an angle as
into
well.
the
So I wouldn't say it was
Manchester
a
City
clear
half.
cut
It's a
chance
throw
that.
to Manchester City, quickly
No,
taken.
no.
O'Reilly gets the ball
the
back
thing
from
is,
Ake,
I mean,
inside to Nico, back again
and
to
we've said that I've
Nathan
said
Ake,
this a few
and
times
back
now.
into
What
the
Robbie needs is he needs
Manchester
somebody
City
to
penalty
play
area.
offense or
Donnarumma,
somebody like Mienda
he has got the centre backs either side of him, but Broby goes
to
to
lay the ball off to him.
divide them. So the kick is longer, and Adingra has to come back here. It goes out for a throw to
Yeah,
Sunderland.
probably
What Sunderland are doing, they're basically going man for man, aren't
Bloody hell,
they?
Brian
You know,
says
even if
Andrew
Foden's
Nick
gone
says
deep,
we'll feel
Alderetti's
that.
going in on him, and we're leaving 1v1, Haaland against Mukeli.
This is why we
Throw
need a
from
striker,
Sirkin
for
to
God's sake.
Lefay,
We
back
do,
to
we need a
Sirkin on the
finisher.
touchline,
We need a
plays it
poacher,
back to
that's what we
Alderete.
need.
Haaland's in front of him. Alderete drives it up over the top. There's a chase for Mienda and Nunes. Who will get there first? Mienda's got the ball. Nunes has lost. Adingra in the penalty area, but he can't control it. It comes for Hugh, but he puts it
created a
over
few
the bar
chances.
from 16 yards.
What did we say, Nick? You know, they're going to leave holes
There's
behind
too
you.
many
That's where you
ings
can
and
get in.
ahs and
Good
Yeah.
run
You know,
by
that's-
Mienda.
You can't have that in the Premier League. You can have it in
Good
the
strength.
Championship, but you can't have that.
They've been using their physical
Every time we're going forward, we need one to hit the
presence.
back of the
Sunderland
net.
to
As
try
simple
and
as that.
Points pre-match,
Manchester City out
we
of
were
their
on
rhythm.
28.
And
in seventh
Hume just
place.
lifted his head.
We
Put it
could,
well over the bar.
if we lose today, we
See,
could
this
go
is where they've
behind
gone man for man.
Brentford
Look.
or Tottenham.
Mukeli
Yeah.
against
Yeah.
Haaland.
Against
Some goal
Haaland.
difference. if they beat Brentford
0-0.
or if Brentford beat
BBC Radio
Tottenham
Newcastle.
and we don't
22nd minute.
Brentford could go above us.
Alvaretti
for
hooks the
30
ball
points.
back over the head
Sorry.
of Shirky,
29
and then it
points.
eventually is
And,
Adingra battling with Silva. Lefay tried to
Spurs
get it
could go
through
up
to
29 points.
Broby. Nico won it. Haaland's battling with Mukiele.
28 points.
Haaland's come all the way back into his own half and finally out to Shirky on the right-hand side. Sirkin goes to tackle him. Behind him is Nunes. Nunes back to Diaz. Broby's making a run to try and put Diaz off. Donnarumma plays the ball out on the left into touch.
Great pressure.
Isn't it a
Great
goal?
pressure. Excellent work.
It's a throw to Sunderland. Mukele's going to take a long throw.
You just
Or
say
is he? It's maybe
Sunderland,
too
just
far
slow
back
turn of the screw
for
a
that.
bit, you can't you?
Yeah.
It looks as though he's possibly too far back. Mienda's at the corner of the penalty
Do you
area
think the
on the
bias
right.
striker Cabby says
Although
no?
everybody's
Absolutely.
jogging back in
Sean
towards
MC says
the
Robbie is not a striker. He
penalty
needs a
area,
striker
so
to
maybe
feed.
Mukele's
He's
going to
better
try
a holding
the
unit.
long
We've all
throw.
said that, haven't we?
Yeah.
David Knight, good
he
evening.
steps back
Good
to
luck
the
for tonight. Wouldn't it be great to get 3
advertising
points?
board.
Well, we'll get everybody talking, but you
And
never know,
now-
David. The packet Andrews says,
Nordi Mukele
evening all, happy new
goes
year.
back in the end to
Just
Xhaka.
been sea fishing
24th
caught too,
minute.
fantastic. Well
Into
done.
Hume in the centre circle. He
No,
lifts
we're
the
not
ball
sitting
down
back,
the left
Nick.
wing. Adingra.
Great
He's
take.
gonna try and get past Nunes. He's got into the penalty area. He goes down. Referee waves away any thought of a penalty, and Adingra hasn't objected. Shirky gets caught then by Adingra, and it's a free
We've got
kick
to give
wide for
ourselves a bit
Manchester
of
City.
respect here. I mean, we're at home, we're a decent side. We won't be in the corner. There's no
Adingra
reason
didn't
why we
appeal.
should
There
be
was no
petrified of Man City and so we're just going to sit
impression.
here and let you come at us.
Yeah,
he was
183,
petrified
let's
of
get the
Arsenal,
100 likes. Hit that like button, thank you.
So this
We've
free
only got
kick as
48
Shirky
likes.
picks himself
Need
up on
more
the
people
right.
just to click that thumbs up, thank you.
It's taken by
Yeah.
Nunes.
We weren't petrified by
to
Arsenal, were we?
Silva inside to Nico, who's given the ball away to Sirkin. Adingra, a little flick through looking for Broby, but it's
In fact,
cleared
the
out
worst
to Foden.
performance we've had as
Foden
well
now
this
dribbling
season was
through,
against
finding
Leeds last
Haaland in the
Sunday.
centre circle. He runs into Mukele and Hume. Sunderland have the ball back. Mukele now on the far side. Savino's trying to get it off him. He plays it inside to Hertrauder. Xhaka
We
back
could
to
always hope it
Mukele
wasn't
and down
in
the
this
right
place.
again.
It's offside, it's
to
offside.
Hertrauder. Hume would have been offside. And it's back with Foden on the halfway line. He's taking this on into the Sunderland half. Lays it off on the far
I think it's
side to
his brother,
Savino. Back to
Matthias.
O'Reilly. O'Reilly inside to Nico. And then across the centre circle. Diaz has got Broby in front of him. Slips it to his left to Nico. And then Nico O'Reilly
Like men possessed, however, the lads
slips it back to Nico Gonzalez. And now Ruben Diaz. Diaz wide to Shirky. Closed down by Adingra. Sent into the centre to Foden. Foden. Xhaka's in front of him. Foden plays it back behind him to Diaz. Diaz onto Foden again. And Foden. Adingra goes to close him down. Pushes him in the back. It's played back to Nico. And Nico looks for an opening. Slips it inside
Just
him.
watching,
just to
like
his
they're
left.
not giving Haaland
to
any time. The minute
Silva.
he gets on the ball, anywhere
Out
on the
to
pitch,
Shirky.
there's 2 or 3 players around
Shirky
him.
down
Like.
the right of the penalty area, crosses straight into the hands of Brooks.
Well, you've got to do it.
0-0 still, 26th minute. Ruffs rolls it to
John
Mukele.
Jasood says he would like
Takes
to
it
see the team
outside
have a shot or
the
two
penalty
against
area
this
and down the
class
right wing,
of adversity.
looking for Hertrauder, who's drifted very
25
wide,
minutes gone, what's your thoughts,
and then
Rob?
back through Mukele.
We're
to
doing all right.
Robin
you know,
Ruffs.
we were under the cosh a little bit for
Ruffs
10, 15
closed
minutes.
down
Um,
by
but we've
Silva in
started
front
to
of him, but he
play a
gets the
little
ball
bit
out
better.
to
We've had a couple of
Mukele.
attempts ourselves.
Sweeps it up into the City
Yeah,
half.
fair point.
Ake heads it away. It's come back at City though. Lefay tried to thread it through for Adingra, but easily cut out by
More
Nunes,
shots on City.
who plays it
more shots
out
on
to
target
Foden
than
at the
City.
edge of the centre
More
circle.
touches in the box than
And
City.
there's again Hume trying to be
less
physical, but they get the
possession
ball out to
but
Bernardo Silva on the right here.
we know
Then
what
back
that means, don't we?
to Nunes.
Possession.
Yeah.
0-0 still. Forwards to Shirky, back to Nunes, inside to Foden. Foden again. Into the centre circle. Nico Gonzalez. Just patient, not in any hurry here, Manchester City. And it's played out.
Yeah, he's struggling. Gonzalez.
Yeah, he's gone
He's
down.
been limping.
So, having seen Nathan Aki struggle earlier in the game, but he's okay, Nico Gonzalez now is the latest player to...
Has Man City signed Semenyo yet?
It looks as though it is going to be
It's been mentioned,
a change.
But,
well, we thought that before, and they decided not to make the substitution.
Enzo
so I
has
wonder
to pass
what
the ball better, says Andrew.
upshot of this be, though. The fourth official,
Yeah.
Anthony
only have
Backhouse, has come out
37%
with the
possession
ball,
according
and
to
they've been
Livescore.
instructed that they
I
are
wouldn't
going
be
to make...
yeah,
Andrew thinks we
it's
give it away so
debate,
easy as well.
basically. It's something debate.
I think it is...
Reinders.
Is it Reinders?
Yeah.
He'll replace him in midfield. He's still getting treatment on the pitch at the moment, just next to the centre circle. This is also...
No, it's not Reinders, is it?
I'm not sure if it is. I'm trying to...
Rodri.
Is it Rodri is coming on, is it?
On.
Yeah, Rodri.
He's simply on.
He is. He is.
So, Rodri, the Spanish international. One thing this has also done is disrupt that little bit of momentum that Sunderland have been building up. As they now make the substitution. This in the 29th minute. Sunderland 0, Manchester City 0. Rodri is now on for Nico Gonzalez, although he's not coming on. Because, as before, Nico is back up on his feet at the edge of the pitch. Rodri's put a bib back on, and Nico is trying to run this off. So for the second time in the game, we've a longish stoppage, and
just
the player's going to come back on.
Winner. That's depth in it.
Yeah, that's
so, well,
it's
what do you make of that?
Scary, isn't it?
Unusual. He's not back on yet, but he's certainly poised to come back on. The ball played up towards Haaland. It's headed away by Alderete. Goes past Silva. Broby's got onto this on the halfway line. Lays it off to Hume to his right, and then it's intercepted by Savinho as he tried to find
Unless
Xhaka.
they've got a genuine,
Through the middle goes Silva. And
Warren Johnson tactics
out wide
by City, or is it
to Savinho.
Big court on.
Takes on Trauder. The cross played in towards Haaland, who slips over on the shoulder of Sirkin. And the ball rolls out for a Sunderland throw on the left. We've played half an hour, but we've had two stoppages, which is going to add 4 or 5 minutes on, I think, at the end of the first half. 0-0. Couple of chances for Sunderland. One saved by Donnarumma. Hume put the other over the bar. Goal disallowed for Manchester City early on. Here's Sirkin with the throw to Lafay. Back to Sirkin. Looking for Broby, but it dropped to Diaz. And now Nico, who's back on the pitch, lays it off to Nico O'Reilly on almost the centre spot. Back to Ake, and then to Diaz. And out to Nunez, forwards to Shirky. Sirkin tries to tackle him, comes off for a throw to Manchester City. And this is taken by Nunez in his own half on the right-hand side. Back to Diaz. Nico in the middle, leaves it for Ake just behind him on the left, and wide to O'Reilly, who plays it back again to Ake, who plays it back to Donnarumma in the penalty area. Pushes it out to Silva. Silva out here wide on the right to Nunez. Adingra goes to close him down. Behind him is Diaz. Into the middle to Silva. Bernardo Silva, 31 years old now, 107 caps for Portugal. Savinho bursts down the left, the Brazilian. Trying to go with him is Trauder. He's on the left of the Sunderland penalty area, trying to dribble in past Trauder. He crosses, Mukiele heads it in the air, Haaland's in front of him, Alderete heads it out, and it will bounce out to Silva. And back to Ake in the centre circle. 0-0 still. The ball with Nico, forwards to Foden, now to O'Reilly and out to Savinho again on that left-hand side. He slips it down the left of the penalty area looking for O'Reilly, who just kept it in, but
just
plays
a
back
little
to
bit of
Mukiele.
sloppy passing.
And Mukiele, Foden's in front of him, drives it out, Nico puts it out for a Sunderland throw.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
Savinho,
what,
I think
you've
got to try to show him inside.
Hell of a
He wants to
sign.
go down the line, don't he, onto that left foot of his.
Yeah, the Brazilian international, Savinho.
He's got a bit of pace as well.
Still only 21. Sign from Troyes. 2024. Trouder with his throw for Sunderland, halfway inside the Sunderland half on the right-hand side. Finds Broby inside
Not
the half.
that we're
Xhaka
aware of, we don't think.
across to Sirkin, and Sirkin wide to Adingra, inside to Lefay, back to Adingra, and behind him is Sirkin. A little triangle on that left wing. Back it goes to Robin Ruffs at the edge of the penalty area. Haaland's there in the D. Ruffs passes it out to Mukiele on the far side. Foden's with him. Slips it down the line to Hume. Back into the middle to Xhaka. Lefay back to Xhaka at the left of the centre circle. He's slipped it down the left wing here to Adingra. Adingra has Sirkin behind him. Adingra on the left edge of the penalty area. Puts in a cross, but it goes right through the penalty area. There's nobody there. And O'Reilly keeps it in on the far side. Taps it back to Ake. Plays it up towards Haaland, but Mukiele gets in front of him. Now comes down to Alderete, who's pushed up into the Manchester City half. Broby looking for Lefay, but Foden whips him off the ball. And then it's given away. Poorly to Miyenda. Tries a shot. Takes a deflection for a corner. Sunderland's second corner. They're going to deliver a better one than the last one.
Tell you what, they've done well. They've got rattled a little bit, haven't they? You've got to keep concentrating though.
34 minutes in, it's goalless still. Lefay
do need to make this possession.
Will take the corner on the left-hand side. Takes the ball from Luke O'Nien, is warming up down below us. So Lefay from the left at the north end of the stadium. Three players left out at the edge of the area, and Hume in the middle of the half as well. And Lefay with his right towards the far post, and Miyenda gets his head on it but puts it behind. Couldn't get any direction on it. And it's a goal kick to Manchester City. Donnarumma
I don't like your lights
back with the ball.
The flash, aren't there?
Yeah.
For the goal kick. Sunderland 0, Manchester City 0. 35 minutes all but played. Donnarumma kicks this
on New Year's Day as
up
well.
over the halfway line, looking for Haaland. Mukele's got the better of him again. Plays it to Adingra on the left wing, just in front of Regis Lebris. Slipped it inside to Xhaka, who gives it straight to Nunez as he was trying to find Lefay. Lefay whips it back off Nunez. And Xhaka taps it to Lefay, to Sirkin, and down the line to Adingra. Nunez goes in quite heavily behind, but it's a throw to Sunderland on the left. Sirkin takes it a few feet from Pep Guardiola, and then Sirkin back to Alderete and back to Robin Ruffs at the edge of the Sunderland penalty area. On the right, Mukiele, now Trouder drives this up towards Hume, but it's whistled past him all the way back to Donnarumma, who taps it out from the edge of the penalty area to Ake, then Nico, and Nico back of the centre circle, slowly brings it forwards, then flicks it to Savinho on the halfway line, back to Ake, back again to Nico, and Nico almost on the centre spot, slowly pushes on a few feet.
No, it's going up. It's going up.
Then slips it through to Savinho, back to Ake, Nico, and Nico will play it to Diaz to his right, and wide to Cherki, inside again to Nunez, and wide on the touchline is Silva, Sirkin on his shoulder, back to Cherki, and Cherki, Lefay is in front of him, he plays it to Silva, Sirkin in front, Silva slips it back to Shirky. He drives it into the penalty area, and now with Foden squaring for Haaland, who drove it straight at Robin Ruffs. He was onto it straight away. The ball played straight at Ruffs, though, who makes the save in the 37th minute. It was a chance, and now Sunderland looking to try and break themselves. Slip by Hume to Mayenda. He squares the ball in, and Donnarumma and Diaz between them get the ball clear for a throw to Sunderland.
Good play. It's just that final pass. Just can't pick somebody out.
Yeah.
But good save again by Ruth at the other end.
So Mukele's can come down for a long throw. He's not in any great
Don't
hurry.
forget, we're doing this for half a missing squad.
Referee
We're holding our
having a
own.
word
Pretty
with
impressive so far.
And gets into a jog. Mukele. Sunderland 0, Manchester City 0. We played nearly 38 minutes. Be a few minutes of added time for a couple of stoppages, which one wonders about. As Mukele then launches this one into the penalty area. Ake gets the better of Mayenda. It's headed back in by Trauder. Alderete can't bring the ball down effectively, and Manchester City get the ball out, but Lefay wins it back on the left-hand side. He whips in a cross, which is headed out again by Diaz. Then a possible break for Manchester City down the right wing with Shirky. Halfway inside the Sunderland half now. Lefay in front of him. Hume's come across to this side as well. It's played back into the middle to Nico, and Nico now plays it back out to the right to Silva. And Shirky down the right of the penalty area, dribbling into the penalty box, almost onto the goal line, and he wins a corner. As it's tapped behind. It's the third.
That's what we were saying.
Manchester City
not how much
corner.
Possession you've got, it's what you do with what you have.
This one from the right. Phil Foden's coming down to take it.
Concentration.
Foden then placing the ball on the outer edge of the quadrant. Roker end as 4-5 players at the back of the penalty area for Manchester City, joined by Bernardo Silva now as 6. Whipped in by Foden, and it's going to land on Nathan Ake.
Well done.
Pressured by Mayenda to put the ball
Kevin
behind.
Lance, the lads look better so
So
far.
it is a goal
Their
kick.
communication is better. Absolutely.
0-0 still.
Yep.
As we approach half-time on BBC Radio Newcastle, I think Regis Lebris will be pleased with the way the first half has unfolded. Haaland goes to close down, or put pressure on Ruffs, and passes it out to Mukele,
Tottenham.
and then lifts the ball down the right, and Ake heads it straight down to Hume. He finds Trauder halfway inside the Manchester City half, driven in to Broby with his back to goal. He flicks it to Adingra on the 18-yard line. Adingra's tackled though by Shirky coming back. It's played out to Haaland. Alderete's on his shoulder, and he upends Haaland. Yeah. Free kick to Manchester City in the 41st minute now. And big Erling Haaland, 6'5", he's a unit, picks himself back up. Shirky on the right here, plays it back to Diaz, forwards to Nunez, back to Diaz, and out to Nunez on the right wing again, inside the Manchester City half. Roll back to Diaz, the edge of the penalty area, back out to Nunez, inside to Nico, and out wide to Shirky, back again to Nico, and then behind him Nunez. And he switches play now, looking for Savinho, but Trauder gets in front of him, nods the ball down to Mayenda. Mayenda gets it back to Trauder. It's a sprint for Mayenda and O'Reilly. Who's going to get there first? It's going to roll behind for goal kick. He's got in a couple of times, Mayenda, on that side. 42nd minute. 0-0.
You're Sean MC, you're now on the members list.
Here's O'Reilly into the middle. Nico. Haaland up front, of course, offside at the moment, as is walked up to the halfway line, then played out to the right here, and it's Diaz just inside the Sunderland half, back again to Nico. on the
Please, let's see if
halfway
we can get
line
to
in the middle
100
in the
likes,
centre
thank you,
circle
and
now.
hit the subscribe button
Again,
as well if you're not subscribed to the channel.
just slips the ball to his left to Ake, and wide
Fairly
again
pleased first half
to
so far then.
Yeah, we're
Savino
doing
and
an okay
O'Reilly.
job at
They
the moment.
play it between them, interchange passes, and play it back to Nico at the front of the centre circle. And
We're getting chances.
Nico
We're creating chances.
to his right,
We're certainly
Nunes.
not-
Wide is Silva. Here's
Not
Silva
performing
playing
as
it
badly
back
as we
to
did against Leeds.
Nunes.
That's one thing
A few
for
feet
certain.
from Pep Guardiola. Nunes again back into the middle. Diaz. And this is back into the Manchester City half. Then forwards again to Silva, who sees the run here of Shirky, but it's
Well
away
done.
from him.
What a start
Good pressure again. Good shape
For a throw.
Yeah, it would.
43rd minute. Goalless here at the
Yeah,
Stadium of
you
Light.
haven't heard much of it.
We're live on Sunday, of course, from
one
the
or
new
two crosses. That's
Tottenham
all
Hotspur
he's
Stadium.
not-
3 o'clock kickoff, 2 o'clock
name's
build
not
up for
cropped
that
up in
game
the
on
commentary much.
BBC Radio Newcastle, which will be on DAB in Freeview 711. As the ball drops on the halfway line, Savino and Gertruida would chase this. Gertruida got the touch off Savino, and the assistant gives Sunderland a throw. This is just inside the Manchester City half. Gertruida waiting to take it, trying to take it.
Maybe a few
Xhaka's
fans getting a nice
inside.
cup of warm bother at half time.
Lefay is there as well, but he goes for
Yeah,
Miyenda to
for
try and
really
flick
up
this
bubble,
on.
never
Broby
mind
putting
one
pressure
bubble, mate.
on Diaz. It's played back to Donnarumma. He clears, and the ball will be picked up by
I had
Serkin
a nice cup of
in
bother
front
at
of
the front
Regis
the park.
Lebris.
It's like old times.
He turns,
standing in the
leaves
terrace
it
and
now
then
for
the
Alderete
board
behind
end.
him, and
Yep.
It was a
Alderete
great
out to
night. I really enjoyed
Lefay.
it.
Inside again to
Lads looked
Xhaka,
as though they were
and
enjoying it.
Xhaka
Oh.
back to Robin Ruffs.
Just nice to be in the terrace again.
44th
I've never been in the
minute.
terrace since Roker Park days, man.
As it's played up by
Yeah.
Ruffs over Adingra, and Diaz will be chased by Adingra, but he gets the ball back to Donnarumma, and the Italian brings it out to the edge of the area, taps it to Diaz.
It's a good way
and-
to watch football standing up.
Now Broby trying to put a
It
bit
is.
of pressure on Diaz as he played it back to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they. Looking
And then
at
he
the
swept it
Brentford-Tottenham
forwards,
game, I wouldn't say it was
straight to
even
Xhaka,
Staples
took it
there,
on his
but they've had
chest. Chest finds
49.9%
Alderete, who's lost it
possession
here,
Brentford,
and
Tottenham
away down this
50.1.
left-hand side goes
Both
Silva.
all had
Silva
3 shots.
slips it past
Both
Xhaka.
had one shot on target.
Xhaka's
Referee, he's lost
penalised.
it, he's lost
A
it.
slight touch
It's got a nil written all over
on
it.
Silva.
You're being kind to him there.
Yeah.
I, like you, thought he lost it rather than
Is Granit Xhaka still only
being
one yellow
fouled.
card away
Quickly
from
taking the free
suspension?
kick.
I think he is,
Savino.
yes.
When does
We're in
that
the last
reset
minute
then?
of the 45.
Got a
It's
feeling it
goalless.
resets
Here's
after
Nunes wide to Shirky.
21
Fourth official will
games or
show us how
something
much
like
time
that.
will be added on
He's
in
done
just a
all right
moment.
though, hasn't he? All
Here's
these games.
Foden in the middle.
He has.
Slips one right through into the penalty area, but it bounces through to Ruffs. He tried to find a gap and find the run of Savino. Anthony Backhouse is out at the edge of the penalty, out to the edge of the pitch. 5 minutes. We thought we'd have something like that.
Oh, you can't lose
And,
it there, Miyenda.
O'Reilly's found Foden. Foden now finds Silva, edge of the area, tries to flick one into the penalty area. Shirky, there's a bit of pushing and shoving. Shirky's cross drops for Savino, drives it right back through the 6-yard
He's
box to
offside, he's offside.
Shirky, and well, the flag stays down.
that's a
Miyenda
bad
tries
header.
to head this out, and now Lefay trying to nod it
19
on,
games of this
but it'll
cappy.
drop for Nunes.
19
So,
games.
Lefay will have to pick himself up off the
3rd of
pitch.
January, it's
And
10 yellow
Nunes plays it
cards.
inside to Nico. Sunderland holding a line of 5 defenders.
Up to the
20 yards
32nd
out
game,
at the
gets
moment.
you a
Nico
2-match
standing on the ball.
suspension.
Plays it to Ake.
So you can start clogging
Played nearly a
people
minute
again
of the minimum 5.
after
Here's Foden.
Saturday.
Foden
Also, it resets
closed
after
down
Saturday,
by
does it?
Adingra. Broby's in
No,
front of him as
it
well.
doesn't reset.
Behind him is
but
Nico.
It then moves to 10
And he
cards. for
plays it now to his
suspension.
left to
Right,
Ake.
right, yeah.
Ake.
And it's a 2-game
Wide again
suspension if
to
you get 10
Savino.
cards.
Let him go down
And,
the line. Don't let him
He's
By
trying
the
to get in round
Don't let him
Hume.
Till
He's
the
gone down the left of the
32nd
penalty
game.
area and wins a goal kick. Hume.
Hume's having a
0-0.
good game, mind.
47th minute.
Yeah, definitely got the Pacific sort of
Kelly leaving the ball for
fans in tonight. Can we?
Robin
We've got
Ruffs.
one in Raratonga.
Puts it in the middle of his
We've got one in
6-yard line.
Japan.
I know.
Good evening, George Neal.
in the 47th minute.
Yeah,
3
good
minutes
evening,
or
George
so
Neal, listening to Japan.
to play of the
Japan.
first half.
Hope you're well. Happy New Year to you. Hit the subscribe button
All
if
the
you're new to the
players
channel.
central.
I wouldn't mind if you did, thank you.
Around the And in the centre circle, the ball floats
To the
away
subscriber who
to the
had it.
left, headed
Atlanta
on
as well.
by Nunes. It'll come
Yeah.
back to him, and he makes a bit of a mistake, a bit of luck has fallen his way. Actually, as he come back down from the
We'll
air
probably get a
for
few
him
people
as
from Australia coming in
Shirky goes
listening too. We usually
to
do
ground.
on
The
the
ball
kickoff.
goes out. It's a throw though to Sunderland. No foul, says Jared Gillett. Sirkin will take the throw for Sunderland on halfway between the two coaches. We played nearly 47 and a half
We've not been outclassed,
minutes.
have we?
No, absolutely not.
Goalless. Sirkin with the throw, looking for a Dingra or Broby. Is headed on again by Hume, who's in central midfield. Now Lafay picks this up, slipped it down into the path of Broby on the left of the penalty area. Lafay, little flick to a Dingra, back to Xhaka. His cross! Headed just over by Trey Hume.
Lost his voice there, Nick Barnes.
Another opportunity for Hume, and it was only just over the crossbar. It was a great ball in again by Xhaka.
Once again, Xhaka. How many assists does Xhaka get involved in?
The opportunity goes begging.
So that'll be 5 a.m. tomorrow morning then, is it, George?
So here now, Manchester City
tomorrow morning, our time,
trying to break into
No, he's in Japan.
the
It's 5
Sunderland
a.m. there now.
penalty area. The ball played into the 6-yard line.
But
Hume is going to take this out after it was knocked in by Hertrauder. Comes back to Nunes.
Keep your shape. Don't go chasing. Don't go chasing.
Free kick.
Right on half time, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much. 49th minute now.
Silly.
This free kick fairly central, about a third of the way inside the Sunderland half.
What a
Trey
cross
Humes
by
had
Granit
2
Xhaka.
opportunities in the first half.
On the replay.
One he fired well over. The
He just
second one, that
whipped
header
that in.
just a foot or so
Pierce in
over.
precision.
I think Donnarumma actually had it covered. Foden and
What a cross.
Yeah,
Is
Nick
it Diaz over the free
Hunter,
kick?
I've just been looking at the lineups. The BBC have got it as
Meyender's the
4-2-3-1,
one-man wall. It's Shirky and Foden.
rather than the 5-5-4.
With this Manchester City
one
free
that we
kick
played
in
against
the
Leeds.
50th minute now. We're in the last of the 5 minutes being added on. It's going to be left for Foden with his left foot flicked down by Alderete. His header down to Lafay, out to Adingra on the left wing. And he's trying to push it past Nunes. Nunes has got in front of him and plays it back, slips it back now to Silva. Ake and Foden. Foden out wide to Shirky. Shirky with 15, 20 seconds left of the minimum 5 minutes. Back with Nico, on to Foden, and Dingra goes to close him down. And here, there's Nunes. I think he's going to blow now, is he? Well, there's a yellow card here for, is that a Dingra?
Dingra.
For a foul. So we'll probably get a little bit more than the minimum 5 minutes. Adingra's second yellow card of the season for the foul on Foden. Haaland's
a
having
long
a
5 minutes. This.
conversation with Jared Gillett. Diaz stands over the ball as we've only got set. Well, we're into the 6th minute of added time.
Might as well blow your whistle.
No,
takes it. There goes the half-time whistle.
Yep.
And Sunderland will be very, very pleased to reach the interval without conceding goal, but probably a little bit disappointed they haven't scored one.
Well, as I say, Man City again. Shall we say, we've had 2 or 3 good opportunities, and you know, maybe our final ball to pick somebody out, we could have gone in leading, but you've got to say it's quite even game.
It is a quite even game. I mean, so I've noticed a few people on the channel saying the fact, like, you know, we've got to be more clinical with our chances. Andrew Moore, just great start, just popped up by Sky. City have only had 2 shots on target. Look, we've had our chances by more. Half yellow, you reckon, eh? Right, I'm just going to try and have a go at my settings now. See if I can... Anybody any ideas how I can get that to look as not as bright?
Can you change the gamma?
I've got some setting on there which means it's too bright. I'm just going to knock the camera off at the minute. Do. Not bad first half though, Rob.
No, no, definitely not. In fact, our friend Don's just messaged to say that we're playing really well, and that's from a Newcastle fan.
That's from a
So-
Newcastle fan. Yeah, if you wonder my video's gone off, I'm just trying to change some settings here. Yeah, everybody's saying Mukele's been really, really unreal as well. Shout out to What the Fark podcast. Absolutely. Are you part of the What the Fark podcast? Are you, Montand? Do.
Yeah, but I think just to answer Sean MC there, yeah, I bet Team Over got some cheap strikers, but they'll all be about 3 inches tall. And we've got another listener from the States in as well,
Have we?
Montante. Right, yeah, game stats. Andrew. So possession wise, Sunderland 35 and a bit, Man City 64 and a bit. Shots on shots, Sunderland 6, Man City 2. Shots on target 1 apiece. Touches inside the opposition box, Sunderland 12, Man City 14. Keepers have saved 1 shot each. We've won 6 aerial duels, they've won 4. We've committed 6 fouls. Apparently they've committed only 2. We've had 2 corners, they've had 3. Yeah, sums it up. We've had I would have said, other than possession, we've had slightly better stats in the half than Man City have.
Oh, definitely not being disgraced by any means.
Yeah, if I could play them, they hang on the wall for decoration, Damien. I was planning on
0-0
learning.
half-time.
I was planning on learning to play them when I came back from working overseas. Never got a chance because I was always too busy. I'm now retired, and once we move house, which should be probably back end of January, early February sort of time, will be I'll be attempting to relearn to play the guitars. I think was like us. I've got a feeling that's our Scottish friend, Cabby.
Who's that?
I can't remember his handle, but he's been in quite a few of the shows. Always has a bit of banter with us. Good lad.
Yeah, it doesn't help when the YouTube changes the handle.
Yeah, it's really annoying because you get to know certain handles.
I know you do.
But it just confuses the hell out of you when you say, well, hang on, that's a new one. I've never seen that one before. And then you suddenly realise who it is. And it is who I thought it was.
If you wonder why I'm holding my sign, I'm just trying to... Oh, I can sort this out. So even if I move the gain down, the brightness and stuff.
Yeah. Do you have a setting called gamma?
I do.
Because that normally controls the brightness of stuff.
Yeah, when the gamma's right up, that's what it is. Look at it. It's like every single setting I'm using doesn't seem to affect or change anything in the lighting. That's me white balance.
Yeah, it seems to go like this, guys. Mac and Mike was saying he was coming up as Mac and RX9. Is now back to Mac and Mike, but in a couple of weeks' time, you'll probably find you back to Mac and RX9 again for some unknown reason. It's just really weird. Just throws people like me who aren't like up to date with things like YouTube.
Yeah. No, I don't know what the answer is. I'll have to study it in depth. I don't know whether it's a setting on my actual webcam myself. But I mean, that light there is not bright. It's not bright at all.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, we've still all we're seeing on YouTube at the moment is your black screen, Cabby. So,
Eh?
all I can see on YouTube at the moment is your black screen.
Yeah, no,
with
actually,
your camera's off. Yeah.
No, I'm back on now.
I can't see you.
Yeah, maybe you have to fast forward your
hang on.
stream a little bit.
There, you're back again, mate. You're
He's
back.
Malta coming back on.
Yeah, it answered Ghost Rider's
How are you
comment
doing?
earlier. Yep, Malta.
Not a bad first half, Malta.
Hey, tell you what, I'm gonna. If you don't got that free chance, we would have been 1-0 up, and they man, the directness that was had, the way that we've been playing, we came at them a few times, requesting them some decisions. I'll take that at home too. Premier League elect the team that won that Madrid recently 2-1 at the Bernabeu. You know, not really. So I'm very happy with.
Yeah, a lot of fans are definitely happy with that, like 100%.
Yeah, while Malta's trying to get his things sorted out. Just answering. He's back again.
Yeah, I am back. I'm back again. The signal, you know what the signal's like here at the stadium? It's up and down.
Yeah. So worth a draw at half-time, Malta? Oh, he's gone. Just to answer Ghost Rider from earlier on. Yeah. Yeah, providing we concentrate in the second half and don't give them an easy chance. And if we continue to perform as we have in the first half, I think we'll be all right this game. Come away with at least a draw, which is what I thought we'd come away with.
I've just put myself on mute because the washing machine's going on in the kitchen.
Would you say we're worth the 0-0 at half time?
What do you think? Oh, we're totally worth that point at half time, the 0-0. But I'm really disappointed that we're not 1-0 up. I've got a fire, Bob, and he'd like to contribute. I'm just going to switch the camera around and we'll do a quick interview with him if I can work out my technology. Right then, Bob, what do you think of the game so far?
Honestly, I've seen Sunderland for many, many years and I'm very impressed with the way they handled Man City. Man City have come with all their guns blazing. Talented team, they're very.
Sorry, they're going to have to start again because it was on the wrong audio channel. Right, there you go. Right, I've got Bob here, who's been watching Sunderland for a long time, and here he is, and this is his half-time take.
I tell you what, Mulder, I'm so pleased to be here with you. You're one of the main guys I watch. Bottom shop is the absolute best. But I tell you,
Wi-Fi's gone. You were getting a good plug there, Cabby.
Yeah, I think we need to. Oh, we are. You're back on, Malta. You're back on, mate.
Looks like we're ready for the second half, lads. 14, Rodri on for Nico. Sorry about that, Stadium Light signal got in the way of that interview. But basically, Bob's main gist was we're doing really well, and we're well worth that 0-0 result so far.
If only we had that clinical finisher, Malta.
And that's what we need, you know. That's exactly what we need, right? We're kicking into the road end now. And I'm hoping we can get that goal, that G-Dom special from Mayenda in the second half.
We need to put some of these
left in their sky blue with a white slash across the chest.
We need to start turning this
Sunderland,
into goals, this possession, like
black shorts.
I tell you what, you know what it is?
0-0.
Pep would have been
Jared
surprised.
did it, blows to get the second half
And Man City
underway.
have turned up thinking,
No change.
and we're just playing against Sunderland's reserves today. They've lost all the main players. They've lost Siddiqui. They've lost Ronaldo. They've lost all of their main guys. You know, it should be a routine 5-6-0 win
Sunderland
for City.
11. Here's Nico
But
O'Reilly for
Regis
Manchester
the
City.
way he
Back to
set the
Nathan
team out.
Ake, who had a problem earlier in the game.
You know,
Mayenda
we've
is
started with
lurking,
Mayenda.
as too is
We've got
Xhaka.
Hume playing.
And
You
the
know,
ball is with
we've
Ake,
bought the
who
guys
gets it
and
away from
give them a
Mayenda,
little bit of
up
squad
towards the
depth from
halfway
the
line.
Championship.
Kelly heads it
And,
on.
you know,
and,
we're not playing too
then it's
bad,
played
to be
back
honest. I hope I don't give that commentator's kiss of death now and Alderweireld gets the foot in.
And the goalkeeper,
Oh,
as Mayenda goes to close him down. The Manchester City 11 is Donnarumma in goal. Nunez,
Absolutely
Diaz,
rubbish, that man.
Ake and O'Reilly at the back.
Tell you.
Midfield now
That's
of
like a
Rodri,
championship
Silva,
finishing that.
Savino, Cherki, Foden
Aye,
and
it was
Haaland,
a long way. It was a
who's
long way to
pursuing
go.
the
It's a
ball down
long way
towards
to
the
go.
edge of
You know what
the
it is?
Sunderland
There is a
penalty
long
area,
way
but Ruffs
to Tipperary,
in black
but
is kicked
we've
up
made
to
it
the
in the
halfway
first
line.
half.
Silva
There's no reason
slipped it
why
inside,
we
plays
can't
inside
make
now
it
with
through
Foden,
to the second
looking for
half.
the run of
No, not
Cherki
at all.
down the right to
Get
the
that
corner of
point,
the penalty
or maybe
area.
even all
Low
three.
ball played in and
I
put
was
over
here
the
for
bar
all
by
four
Savino.
of our 1-0 wins against City in the league. And it was amazing. And we just had we had the Indian sign, like I said at the start. We had the Indian sign
It
over
was
them.
whipped right into the Brazilian,
And
6 yards
no
out.
team
He'll
is going to
feel
come
he
to
should have probably done
the stadium
better,
like this season.
but he's put it
thinking,
over.
Aye, easy 3
pressure,
points.
though.
I mean, the visitors
Aye,
thought that they were going to get an easy 3 points.
So,
What did they go home with? A slapped face,
0-0
an
still
own goal, and
here
0
at the
points.
Stadium of Light. Ruffs passing ball out to Mukele and looks to lift it down the right wing. Hume couldn't quite keep it in, tried to nod it back inside, but it's gone out for a throw to Manchester City. O'Reilly takes the throw, back to Ake.
They've quickened things up.
Definitely confidence with the first half
We
performance.
saw them do this at the Etihad as well.
And you know what it is? That first half
Manchester
has
City,
given the whole side confidence.
Course it
Again,
has.
but the ball
Xhaka,
played, kicked out by Donnarumma to
Alderweireld.
O'Reilly on the left,
Look at
inside
Pedro.
again to Rodri.
What a save!
And Rodri, the Spaniard, plays it back to Donnarumma, just at the edge of his penalty area.
But they have got the skill
out
to
on the
hurt
right,
us,
plays
though.
it back again into the
Oh, they have. We
6-yard
need
box.
to concentrate 100%.
Donnarumma all in green with an orange flash of fluorescence
That's worth
down the
£1
sides of his
billion.
shirt and shorts, out wide to the left. It's come
Yeah.
back inside to Rodri. Rodri taking this up onto the halfway line, playing it forcefully forwards to Foden. Now Savino trying to burst into the penalty area. Low shot put down into Ruff's path and out towards Haaland, but
Again.
over the bar. The
There's a Man City
ball
player down
from the
behind
Norwegian.
the edge of the
Again, you
goal.
saw that swiftness of the
He
attack.
was
Is
on
there?
the track and he's
Yeah, yeah.
He's on the track behind the goal.
He's lying on the
Number 26
not the grass,
Sunderland
but the track
in the
behind
attack,
and
down
in
the
front
left
of
wing.
the
Off the pitch, we
Bringing
got
it
advertising
in,
boards.
goes
He's picking
outside,
himself up,
plays a
Savino,
square ball,
but he's
back
hurt.
inside.
might have pulled his
And,
hamstring, you hope.
Sunderland should be
Referees
taking
sort of saying,
advantage
"Well,
of
come
being
on, the
of
players
City
off the
being down to
pitch,
10 men at the
keep playing."
moment.
So at the
Nicely
moment, Manchester
playing
City
the
down
ball
to 10
around.
men as Savino gets treatment behind Robin Ruff's goal.
Oh, yeah, oh, that's nice. That's
Herr
all right.
Trauder back to
Get
Mukele.
into the box, son. Get
Drives
into
it
the
up
box.
to Broby. Broby on the shoulder of Diaz. When he manages to get his foot back on it, Hume
Finish
made a
it, Jabba.
burst forwards. It's played out to the left now to Adingra. Adingra making a
Left for the
run
kick
through
and
his
City
circuit.
like the foot-
Adingra
foot
goes
kicks
to the area,
gone.
plays it behind to Hume.
I mean,
Back to
if the
Adingra at the
visitors
corner
were
of the
able to
penalty
beat
area.
them, right?
Behind him, Lefay. And
And
Lefay
we
into
beat
the
the
middle to
visitors.
Xhaka, who
There's
taps
no
it
reason
back
why
to
we can't beat them,
Lefay and Mukele.
Yeah.
to be
And
honest.
Savino's back up on his feet behind
You're right.
the goal, or to the right of it. And Alderweireld now looking for Sirkin down the left of the penalty area. Crosses. It'll come to Herr Trauder on
Roll
this
it
right
through.
hand side.
We could
Herr
have done it
Trauder
earlier.
back to Xhaka, and Xhaka curls the ball into the penalty area.
What's
Throws
saying?
himself
Benno's
it with
been
Sirkin,
saying.
but Nunez will get the ball
You up,
away.
mate?
Rob, what's
To
Benno been saying on the
Cherki.
commentary?
Adingra trying
He's
to get
been
the ball
sighing
off him,
a fair
but
bit.
Cherki's gone round him, slips it inside.
He's
And,
been sighing a lot.
At the lack of
Silva
a
back
criminal
to
goal scorer,
Nunez,
or
and
A large
Rodri
Janet.
again,
Snap
playing across to
As
Ake.
usual, we've got to be more clinical
Yeah.
in the final third.
Nil,
Yeah.
nil.
Will have to be.
Savino's
You know what it is?
walking round the
Right.
pitch.
You've got to remember,
He's still off it at the
we
moment.
are just a
As the
newly
ball with
promoted side.
Ake.
We got
It
promoted
doesn't look like
in
it as he's
fourth place in
limping.
the
There's going to
playoffs.
be a change because the fourth official's down with the board.
Doco's going to come on.
So Jeremy Doku, who played in the first game at the
It's just a
Etihad.
pleasure watching Sunderland. I know last
The
week against Leeds was
Belgian.
different, but
Looks like it's going to be Savigno's
we still didn't
replacement
lose. And it's just
as
watching
Lafay
Sunderland
looks
even
to
now, the way we're
get on
knocking the ball
Leaves
about
it to
against City.
Alderete. He's played it back into his
Hello,
own
Gary
half.
Hoyle.
Mukeli in the middle.
We're just not used to it,
And,
are we?
Mukeli comes across here. He's got Chowdhury out
I
to
tell you
the
what,
right,
Granit Xhaka's
and
crosses
further
into the
right,
box
and further
for that.
forwards to
Was it
Miyenda.
Hume's
Miyenda
for
trying to
Hume's
cross
head?
inside now. Miyenda trying to slip
look
it
at that.
through
5
here
minutes into
to
the second
Broby. He's
half.
fallen over at the edge of the
And
D.
Man City and
Just
they're
lost his
gonna
balance,
take the
didn't he?
decision
Lost his
because
foot.
they're clearly not getting anywhere
And footing,
against
and
the Sunderland defence
Manchester
in the
City
team.
get put the possession back with
And
Silva
Man City's bench
into the
cost
middle,
more than
just behind the
Sunderland's
centre
entire
circle.
first team squad.
Played back by
it's mad.
Shirky to Ake, and now O'Reilly. O'Reilly puts the ball out. They want to make the substitution now. Pep Guardiola is
Already.
shouting,
Silva out
I
on the
want to make
wing.
this change.
Yeah,
Savigno is the player
Oh yeah.
who's been
There's
replaced.
a couple of players. He's out wide. Oh, yeah,
Walter
back
needs to get a
Comes
triple
on.
HD camera
In
up,
the
doesn't he?
52nd
He needs
minute.
He does,
Not a bad
with Zoom.
replacement, is it?
to zoom it in.
No, no, it's
You
not.
see that clear?
No,
You
it's
see
lively
that
in the
wrong?
first game.
Oh, yeah.
Doku
Sunderland in the
throw
ascendancy
taken by
there.
Hertrauder. Back to
Oh.
Mukeli, back again to Roofs. Haaland goes to close down. It's played out to Xhaka.
But
Plays
they're
it
in the
across
box
to
now.
Alderete.
Still
Alderete
looking
down
for
the left wing to
breakthrough.
Sirkin. Sirkin taking this
Man
on in the
City
Manchester City
defending.
half.
Man City on the
Sirkin
back
still
foot.
going, just lays
I
it
know.
to Adingra. Back to Lafay. Lafay now at the edge of the area, in towards Miyenda, trying to
Maggie,
get round Ake.
you send us-
Ake's
find
done
a link
enough,
on
has he?
Amazon
And eventually
of the
Adingra
camera,
shot,
right?
pushed down
And
by
which has got
Donnarumma, out to the touchline
4K
on the far
and
side.
zoom. And by
And away
Aye,
to
class.
Alderete. And
Hey,
then
the
a footing
Wi-Fi
from
needs
Xhaka.
sorted football, doesn't
And
it?
Hertrauder's coming
Well, you know
forwards
what?
now into the
It's
penalty
like-
area on
it's
the
funny,
right-hand
but the
side.
Wi-Fi in the
And
second half was
Hertrauder
fine.
trying to go round.
In the first half, it's
O'Reilly
pants.
puts the ball into the
Yeah.
6-yard box, but it's cleared only as far as Xhaka. And Xhaka wins
I mean,
a
I'm not
corner.
on the Wi-Fi. I'm on the 5G, right? The 5G in the first half was
third
rubbish. I think everybody sort of trying to
Sunderland
get on the
corner.
phone in the first
On the
half.
right
Even
here.
trying to get bets in and stuff like that. You know, calling
Good
the
run
misses
again
or
by
whatever.
Miyenda to get in the
But in the
box.
second
Was
half,
indeed.
the signal is great for like full steaming.
Just grow with that belief. Good corner now. That's why you want a quality ball in.
So from the right, driven in
Atmosphere
low,
is really
comes back
building
out
now.
to Xhaka on this right-hand
Into the box.
side.
Touch and finish.
He's played it to Hertrauder. And it's rolled off his feet by
Got him at the
Shirky, who
possession
gets the
count,
ball away
Walter.
for Manchester City. Doku will chase. Hume heads it out to the right-hand side here to Xhaka. Xhaka plays it all the way back to Robin Ruffs. 0-0 then, here still at the Stadium of Light.
That's not a bad picture, that
53
actually, Malta. We're
minutes
seeing
played.
live on the
We're
channel.
live on BBC Radio Newcastle. Long ball down the right from Mukeli, bounces away from Lafay. O'Reilly's got on the end of it, but Lafay's gone with him.
Aye,
Forcing
Donnarumma.
him down towards the corner. He plays it out straight to Xhaka. Xhaka inside then to Hume in the middle. Behind him is Mukeli, wide now to Lafay. Oh, slips it through to Miyenda in the penalty area. Onto his left, but Donnarumma comes down and makes the save.
One throw.
Donnarumma getting down to
He's
make
a
the
good
save
keeper, Donnarumma, mine.
from Miyenda.
He nearly
Great
did,
pass
Janet.
by Lafay. He's got to finish it. Mayenda, then with the
He's
opportunities
won the
which we
European
talk about.
Championship. You know, he's won the
Don't
European
come
Cup.
often.
They don't.
Won everything.
You've got to take him.
So Mukeli's got a long throw here on the right-hand side. Xhaka, Lafay, Hertrauder, both three of them outside the penalty area. Hume in the middle of the
Did you see
Manchester City
Shearer's team
half.
in the season so far?
Mukeli's throw hangs in the air for a moment. It's
Xhaka
headed
and
back towards the
and-
penalty
and they've
spot
got
by
that, didn't they, as
Broby,
well?
but cleared by Manchester City. Roofs will run onto this on the right-hand side. He's urging everybody to stay upfield, waving away at the players further forward. Foden comes to close him down. Kick up through the middle.
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of got through on the end of this, but
Already.
he can't. Donnarumma's come out and
Caught
caught it quickly and bowled it out to Doku on this left wing. Doku up to the halfway line now. Wide on the
Just
left
seen
hand
Miyenda
side.
there. It was a pretty weak
Slips
finish
it
for Donnarumma.
inside to
Pretty
Rodri.
easy save for
Rodri
Donnarumma,
inside
really.
again to
Again,
Silva.
this is why
Silva
I'm saying
then to
we've got
Nunes.
the strength.
Nunes has got
We need to
Shirky
get
wide of him.
a more
He's
clinical
halfway inside the
striker.
Sunderland half. Plays it back into
Oh,
Nunes.
did you?
Now
I mean, he was
Doku.
under pressure from that
Doku
tackle, mind. Give him his
wide
due.
again to Shirky here.
He was
Down
under
into the
pressure, but again,
penalty area, pulling
I
it
think
back,
Isidore would
headed
have
away
scored
by
that goal.
Alderete, the cross.
Both
Doku
that
let
one
it
and
run,
the
I
Bobby
think.
chance as well.
Will he for the
I think
throw? He
Isidore
does.
has got a bit more composure.
Back it goes to
Good
Nunes
pass
from the
back from Man
56th
City,
minute.
like,
Sunderland
back
0,
into the roots.
Manchester City 0. Rodri,
You know,
right
again,
side of
no, it is.
central midfield. Nunes.
We're doing
out to
great. We're doing
Shirky again. Back
absolutely
it
great,
comes
right?
to Nunes
But
inside
imagine
to Foden.
a Gabbiadini
The front
or a
of the
Phillips in the
centre
side.
circle. Ake,
Oh,
Okay,
we know what the outcome
back
would be
to
there.
Rodri.
Would be
Rodri
cruising in the top four.
As
What a
Nico did in the
Gabbiadini
first
or
half, just
Phillips
looking
in
for
the
that
side.
simple ball.
Malta,
to
you've got to
open
put your
things
chances
up.
away in the
Finds Doku
Premier
on the
League, mate.
left-hand
When you
side.
get
He's rolled it through in the penalty area. Past Foden,
Substitution's going to
back
be
to
made,
Ruffs.
it's no
Yeah.
good going ooh and
bring on
ah and ooh and
Guardiola.
oh, should have been, should have been.
Yes.
Yes.
Ake
There's too much of it.
is struggling.
You have to make it count in the Premier
So,
League.
big Croat
You know, because that's
returns
why
24 later
you've
this
got
month.
your
Where's the number 24?
Salahs
Back
and you've
of
got
his
your
shirt. Ruffs passes the
Churchies
ball out now
and
to
Haaland,
Mukiele
right?
on
Who
this
are on
right-hand
all that
side.
big money.
Plays
right?
it off the back of O'Reilly. It drops back down to
And the
Hume.
reason they're on that
Hume
big
lifting
money
it down the right
is
wing.
because
Mayenda
make
headed it
those
on.
chances
Broby's
count.
walking back from
Well,
an
no, if
offside
we lose this
position.
1-0 tonight,
The ball
you know what we'll
eventually
be
rolls
saying.
back
We
to
should have put our
Happy.
chances away.
Passes it out to
Happy.
Rodri. And Broby is in front of him now. Rodri
Well,
works a
City
bit,
make it
opens a
another
bit of space
some
up, but
right?
Xhaka's in front of
O'Reilly,
him. He swings it wide on the
Guardiola.
right-hand side, just inside the Sunderland half. Back into Nunes from
Look, the body's
Shirky.
coming out.
Then it's switched to the left again, looking for Doku, but it will roll behind for a goal kick.
Robbie's coming off.
Wilson Isidore's going to come on as well
For Broby, will he?
for Sunderland.
Yeah, he's limping.
It's mad, this isn't it, getting currently from the ground and all, Rob.
It's O'Reilly.
Yeah,
This is what I
it
was
is.
crying out for. You know, in the Leeds match, is that
Manchester
it
City.
could make that thing on
Broby's
60
limping,
instead
isn't
of
he?
70. It could have changed the match. Right? Today, he's actually different. And he's sitting alongside the best
So Broby
manager
comes
of the
off,
last 20
Isidore's going to
seasons
replace him.
since Sir Alex Ferguson in Pep Guardiola. And if Pep made a
58th
half-time
minute
sub,
now.
he's making a rest sub. He's saying, oh, well, I had to make a sub then.
Wilson might offer something different to
Oh,
test
yeah.
Well,
Manchester City.
Well,
Guardiola
It
on.
was the ball behind, didn't he? To run on
let's
to.
see if Malta's right then. If
Guardiola's
Wilson
taken
Isidore
on
gets the
left
similar
back. It's a
chances we've had on the
straight
first
swap
half, can he put them
for
away?
O'Reilly. The ball's gone out for a throw to Manchester City on the far side. It's come back here to Ruben Diaz. Isidore's immediately tried to chase it down, hunt it down up to Foden, surrounded by red and white
with a
shirts.
free
in
kick.
the centre
Just
circle.
inside
Haaland's trying to
the
win it.
Sunderland half.
And then Xhaka
Plays it
gets in
out
front of
to
him.
the
It's pushed
right
over
hand
by Haaland.
side.
It's a free kick
Oh, yeah. Cleared by the Man
to
City
Sunderland.
defenders, goes to
Rice
Sunderland.
style on
There's a little
Erling
tussle there
Haaland's
with the
face.
ball. Man City come out with it. But it's
The
still
ball
pinned
on
back into
halfway
their own
left
half.
of the
And it goes out
centre
for a
circle.
throw
Robin
in.
Ruffs has come
Man
out to take
City.
the free kick. Nearly an hour played, 0-0 here at the Stadium of Light in an entertaining game. Fascinating, actually, to see how this is going to unfold. Robin Ruffs then with the free kick drives it towards Mukiele on the right side of the penalty area. Guardiola gets the ball out here, and it's Alderete who's trying to keep it up for Sunderland, but it breaks for Doku, and Doku trying to come away, runs into Alderete.
Is that Man City
Manchester
wasting
City
time with 30 minutes to go?
It looks like it.
To say to the assistant. I'm not sure if it's in Paraguayan or English.
But the
throw, Guardiola's going to take. Finds Silva back to the
that ball was
Croat.
going all the way to
He's
Norway.
trying to twist away
It's
from the end.
what do you
Runs
call
into
it?
Hume. The
It's,
ball tapped out by
advertising
Trey Hume
orders
for
were
another
there.
Manchester City throw. Guardiola again with this.
If it was
It's a bit of movement. He gets it up to Haaland, and Mukiele, he's got past him for once.
He's off his head, Malta, isn't he, Rob?
Haaland, but then plays a pass way behind Shirky out for a throw to Sunderland in their own half.
Frustrated, aren't they?
They are. It's not quite happening for them, is it?
It's gone up another notch, lads.
Sunderland are working very, very hard. Throw then which Sirkin will take.
From Haley.
Halfway inside the
Get one
Sunderland
in.
half on the left, finds Lefay.
Get on to Jacka for the second ball.
Up to
And
Isidore.
then
Nice
get
header on for
in the
Adingra to chase,
Isidore to
but
finish.
back comes Nunes to get it back to Donnarumma, who passes it back out to Nunes, and Isidore's on his case straight away.
Haley
And Lefay is straight
gets
on
ready
to Shirky.
for his run up,
It's the throw to
for his
Sunderland.
long throw.
Halfway inside
Oh,
the
he kicks a bit of a
Manchester
short
City
one
half.
into Jacka. Yeah, he must have heard us.
And Sunderland are intimidating them now. 61st minute.
Again with the
It's
ball.
0-0.
Oh, sprays one into the
Radio
box.
Newcastle.
Nice
McKay's
lob.
come down
Oh,
for a
he
long
couldn't go
throw.
anywhere.
Tell you what, they know
Oh.
they're in a game, aren't they?
Man
do,
City
that's for
defending. Sort of panicking a bit.
Pep Guardiola pacing up and down. He turns
Sunderland
55
win the ball.
on
Goes back
January
the
the
roots.
18th. 6 Premier League titles. He's 5 points off Arsenal at the moment.
Oh.
But this is their game in hand,
Yeah.
technically.
Sunderland is still
Short throw
fighting
from Mukeli
for
to
every
Xhaka in
first
the
ball,
middle of the
every second
Manchester
ball.
City half. He plays it to his right to
Ball
Trey
goes
Hughes.
out wide for Man City
Hughes
now.
back to
Just outside
Granit
the Sunderland
Xhaka.
box. Oh,
And he lifts one down into the penalty area. Alderete stayed up,
And
nodded down,
boom,
almost fell to
that's
Isidore,
that
but Manchester City get
all-important
it out.
tackling.
Mukeli's put it back in again. And
Yeah,
it comes
Man
back
City
here to
throw.
Xhaka.
And
who plays it
I
back,
don't know
steers it all the way
how.
back
Another ball
to
going
Robin
in the
Ruffs in the
field.
middle of
Just to
the
give Sunderland a bit of
Sunderland
extra
half.
time.
Hume
takes his
protects
time,
the ball
throwing
from
it back.
Shirky. Out to Xhaka, drives it on up to Alderete. It's one though, challenged by Rodri.
Cheers
and
to
now
the 2
through to
subscribers.
Foden.
Thank
Foden
you very, very,
looking
very
for
much indeed.
Doku on the left-hand
We only
side.
time waste,
The
so we've
toss
got
goes
extra
Lefay
time to score at
to
the end of
try
the
and get
game.
in
That's
front of
all
him,
it
but
is.
Doku's gone past him, pulls it back here, and the ball put into touch by Trey Hughes.
There's
Our
only one
stadium
team who
looks
plays till
class
the
on
end.
Malta's cam there, doesn't it, Rob?
62nd minute,
round.
0-0. Guardiola's waiting to take the throw, but there's 2 balls on the pitch,
Cabby's
or
do-
a ball on the pitch. and
Malta's doing
the
a
one in the
brilliant
hands
job.
of the
We've got a good
Croatian.
signing in Malta for the channel.
Doku down to his left. He goes for
Oh.
Doku, the Belgian, trying to twist
Same
around
with Rob and his
Hume.
dog.
Hume
The
puts the
bounty
ball out
hunter.
off Doku for a throw in the corner.
What was your dog called?
And Trowder is down to take this. A yard or so from
No,
the
but maybe that's what we should
corner
have called
flag.
it.
Across comes Mukeli. He's going to take it instead.
When you see that
The referee
Alderete
urging
tackle,
Sunderland to
you'll
get a
see
move on.
that was Rolls Royce
And
tackle again.
Mukeli then is going to go right down the line here, looking for Miyenda. Rodri gets his head on it. Adingra gets the ball forwards into the Manchester City half.
Defence
Out
are
comes
giving no
Donnarumma. There's
quarter
a
at the moment.
sprint
to Man
back into his
City.
penalty area.
Right.
It's with Rodri into the
Yeah,
middle
no respect as
in
well.
his own half. Diaz through towards Shirky, but Alderete's there to win it.
Right.
Xhaka looking for Adingra.
Right pass.
Adingra on the left-hand wing
Nothing
now.
in Man
Nunes
City.
has got to
Time on the
close him down.
ball.
Adingra's taking him on. Adingra down the
Man
left
City
of the
with the
penalty
fella,
ball
huh?
into the 6-yard
Yeah, Man
box. But
City, man.
Isidore beaten to it by Diaz.
Sunderland players,
who
didn't he?
clears to the touchline.
Oh, we thought you were
and a throw
covering.
to Manchester City.
How we looking,
0-0.
Malta? We're all over
The
them.
ball back
What? Oh, quiet.
to
The
Diaz.
ball is in the Man City half. Hey, the Man City half.
Yeah, we're just listening to Malta's commentary at the minute. We've
I
knocked
don't know
Nick
what
Barnes
the
off.
XG saying. That was Man City going out on the right wing. It's out. The right wing. Poor ball from Man City. Poor ball. Easily mopped up by the Sunderland defence. Really puts it out down the line, but it goes out for a throw in.
The Man City scored, you say?
No.
I thought you said Man City goal. Are you still with us,
That's-
Rob?
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I thought he said as well.
I thought you said Man City goal, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Man City corner, that is. Number 24. I'm not all fit with all the Man City numbers, like. But it was a foul. It was a foul by Man City. But Roofs made the save anyway. And number 24 is down. Pretending there was something wrong with him. There's clearly nothing wrong with him. And, the Man City number 3 has got his hands up. So, no, I can do a Superman impression as well, you know. Stoner, the Man City.
That should have been a free kick.
It should have been a free kick to Sunderland. Hopefully we can get redemption. Get it clear. Oh, yeah. That's a rubbish. back out wide for Man City. Just the whole of the box. They hit out wide as well. Again, Gordon looking dangerous. Hits it back. Sunderland pushing them back again. Ball into the box. Yeah. Watch out, watch out. Left it, lads. One to my end.
Cheers, Paul Freeman.
I hit and a play up front for Sunderland. Sunderland. I'd love to see my end get the win out of here, like.
Hey, a lot of fans
So,
saying,
Haley,
"Can you zoom in, Malta?
Sunderland
Can you zoom in, Malta?
on the right hand side.
Can you zoom in on your camera?"
You can't because it's Zoom. It's Zoom, which doesn't actually allow you to zoom in. Otherwise,
Oh, of course, you're on stream. Yeah. You can't zoom in, folks, because he's on stream, or else it's Zoom taking over. Yeah, I know where you're coming from.
takes over. Otherwise, obviously, I've got an iPhone 16 Pro. Normally, I can zoom in and I can see that guy who sits behind the rubber end picking his nose. Okay. Actually, an 8K, but you know. Anyway, again, Man City. Right. Man City still back in their own half again. And that's a Sunderland, that's a Man City. Too quick. But it's only one quick.
Yeah, that's special Bovril,
Man
Sean.
City, put it out wide.
Who are you saying to block, David Snowden?
Oh, yeah, what a block.
Gabby.
What a block.
Block.
Oh, what's up? What's up? I'm sorry, Wilson. Isidore wins the throw-in. Isidore wins the throw-in for Sunderland. Sunderland is taking their time now. City fans don't find the voice.
I think that was fairly clear.
Yeah. Take your time, son. Take your time. Throw in to Isidore. Oh no! And now the throw goes City's way.
Disagree with that.
So do I.
Got the old.
Totally agree, Kevin Lance. Team is defensively very sound in the defence.
67 minutes gone here at the Stadium of Light. It's Manchester City with their trillions nil, Sunderland nil.
Right, there's still time for them to take us to the slaughter, though. We've got to be careful, Malta. They can still destroy
There's
us.
still time for Man City to score 5 goals.
Of course, there is.
If Haaland finds his shooting boots, you know, I don't know if you guys remember Billy's boots.
Well, yeah, the comic. Aye.
Oh, aye. You've got like.
It was the Beezer comic, that.
Yeah, it was.
Billy's boots. Man City on the attack. Oh, yeah. Great defender from Jeff. He intercepts the ball, puts it out for a throw. 2 balls on the pitch. 2 balls on the pitch, referee. Oh, no. That should have went back. According to FIFA's rules.
He's blowing in from Saudi Arabia.
I know that. Saudi ref. There was 2 balls on the pitch there. So technically, if they score from here, that shouldn't count. Because there was 2 balls, in the field of play. Man City trying to advance. Oh, what a tackle against. And guess who? Number 15, Alderweireld. Alderweireld got the block in, the Paraguayan player of the year.
Back again, then
Alderweireld
down the right of the penalty area into Silva. Silva pulls it behind him to Rodri. Rodri just squared into the middle to Ake, and Ake out to Doku on this left-hand side of the penalty area. Hume in front of him. Doku's still trying to come past Hume. Hume's trying to stick with him. Doku's got all the way through, and it crashes off Mukele's head. Now Alderweireld puts it over the bar. It's a corner.
Tell you what,
I don't know how they didn't score there.
great defending. Tell you what, Doku is a handful, isn't he?
He is.
Got great feet.
What a great dribble from
Shaw.
Great block.
Doku. Yeah.
McKaylee.
And referees in amongst the players just to see
Sunderland about
what the situation is. I think with
4.
I think we need
McKaylee.
substitution. I think they're looking. That's what we're looking for to make a sub.
That's on the BBC. 3 corners for Sunderland, 4 for Man City.
So
Concentration here.
That's what they need.
Score.
The Manchester City fans above the goal to our left. This corner then from the left-hand side. Shirky again. It's in the air. Time for a goal kick. So 20 minutes or so to play. It's goalless. And it could go either way. Sunderland have had their moments in this game.
They've done excellent. Really have.
Referee having a word with Robin Ruffs. Throws the ball down to McKaylee again, the right side of his 6-yard box. He taps it back to Ruffs. Harlan's there. Out to McKaylee. Again, playing that longer ball down the right wing, looking for Hume. Bounces over him and Guardiol. To throw to Manchester City. Halfway inside there.
Yeah, we're getting
half.
pinned back a bit now.
In fact, Guardiol's stolen a few yards. He's just as Mundell's going to come on now for
We've had a decent game, to be honest.
So some fresh legs.
Yeah.
I think he's done all right at Dingra tonight.
Something different in the game.
Doing very well.
Subscriber clears.
It's getting better each game.
Starting to find his feet at Dingra. So the main Mundell comes on now. Regis de Vries and Herr Trouder having a heated discussion.
All right, is Man City playing a long ball?
A lot of waving of arms from Herr Trouder and pointing.
A lot of pressure.
But Mundell's on now. The ball is with Guardiol for this throw inside the Manchester City half on the left-hand side. And Guardiol's ordered back a few yards. I said he'd stolen a few. And he's going to go and try and steal them again. But he's got the ball down now to Rodri. Rodri plays it into the middle. Isidore gives chase, but it's Diaz who plays it up onto the McKaylee's head on the halfway line on the right. Looking for Mayenda. Aki's got in front of him, just kept in by Guardiol. It's come back to Trouder, hooks it back over his head onto Rodri's head. And now Hume trying to tap it to Herr Trouder, but it falls kindly for Doku. He's tackled. Oh, Hume's penalised. He says it's a foul, Gerard Ginnett.
Give me 2 checks.
And a free kick to Manchester City just inside the Sunderland half on the left-hand side. Quickly taken by Rodri. They nearly switched off then, Sunderland. Doku has it on the left. He plays it back to Rodri again. And Rodri into the middle now to Diaz. Isidore try to get on the end of it, but they get the ball out wide on the right-hand side. Shirky plays it back to Nunez. Into the middle again to Rodri, just forwards of the centre circle. 73rd minute, 0-0. Nunez wide again on the right to Silva. Shirky is just behind him. Here he is, the Frenchman. Takes this on now. Edge of the area almost. Plays the ball into the box. It's headed out by Hume. Doku's looking to get on the end of it. Mienda's trying to get the ball off him, but Doku's got it down the left. Plays it back behind him to Shirky. And then it's just laid off by Foden to Rodri. Nunez. Mundell goes to close him down. Silva on the right side of the penalty area. Pulls it back to Nunez. Nunez crosses off the boot and off the post from
I wonder what Ruth is doing there.
As Guardiola got forward then and got his foot to it. Russ, did he think it was going wide? But it came off the post. And there's 2 players down now, one from Sunderland, one from Guardiola's the Manchester City player who's down, and Alderete who's down for Sunderland.
I don't know whether that's a free kick. Well, it's a goal kick.
75th minute.
From the 6-yard box by Robin Ruth.
So Guardiola's been a bit of a handful since he came on up front.
Yeah,
funny
well,
enough.
he gets himself forward, doesn't he? Every opportunity.
Won by Isidore.
And both players up on their feet again.
Goes out right for Man City. And then Man City
The ball
played it back on the goalkeeper.
sitting between
they've
the
got no
6-yard
outlet
line and the
forward.
penalty spot at the moment.
And then it's going out
Ruffs comes
wide.
out, throws a drinks
Man
bottle
City,
back behind him, and then
left-hand side.
retrieves the ball. All the players up towards
Man
the
City
halfway line.
Still in possession of the ball.
Hume has been across to the touchline man,
control
jogs
of the
back
game.
into the
They wouldn't
centre
think so.
circle.
75
75th minute,
minutes.
Sunderland nil,
If I
Manchester
was a
City
Man
nil.
City fan,
Ruffs with the
this
kick,
is
up over the halfway line.
This is newly
Flicked on by
promoted
Isidore, but
through the
straight to
playoffs.
Rodri. Nunez,
75
and then
minutes, they've not
wide
been able to
on the
score
far
against them.
side.
Whereas
Shirky
they
back
won
to
3-0
Nunez,
at the,
and back again to
what do you call it, at
Donnarumma.
Man City.
The edge of his 6-yard
We
box.
should have had a penalty.
Passes it
We should
out
have
to
had a player sent off
Ake
from
on
Man
this
City as
left-hand
well.
side. Leaves it for Guardiola, and then forwards to Foden.
Great touch.
Foden
The Sunderland, oh yeah.
on the left, back inside to Silva.
Yeah,
Silva
and Isidore, both
across
again,
the
doing defensive
face of
duties.
the D to
and
Diaz,
really,
then wide on the right
although it
to
will only be one
Shirky.
win in
Tackled by
7 against the
Serkin.
visitors.
Stabs the ball out for a Manchester City throw.
Yeah, against the visitors from St. James's
Back it
Park,
goes to
right?
Nunez.
It will still be a great point for
Inside to
Sunderland,
Diaz
because
in the
we were
middle of
told
the
that
Manchester
we weren't
City
getting Any
half.
points in December.
And he plays it
December's
wide
gone.
again.
Rob, you
Shirky,
can tell
head
us how many
down,
points we
down
got
the
in
right
December.
wing, halfway
And
through
how many
the
defeats? 'Cause as far as
Sunderland
that
half.
counts, we only
Rodri
lost
looking for
one game
Guardiola,
against
cleared.
Manchester City at
Isidore's
home
got a lot
in
to do on his own
December.
here. Goes all the way back up over the halfway line, but it'll be Ake who runs onto it for Manchester City. Taps it on to Rodri. We played 76 minutes, it's 0-0.
Right.
BBC Radio
Oh,
Newcastle.
Yeah, out of my end,
Diaz on the right of central midfield. Lefay in front of him. Nunez down the right again to
What a mad
Shirky.
game this is today.
Back it comes to Nunez on the right of midfield and back to the centre circle. Diaz, then
Is that white
short
screen
pass
coming
to
through to
Shirky.
you
He's
there,
got
Jack?
Silva
Oh,
wide, but
Abby.
he comes back inside to Ake.
I've been
just
told to knock
forwards
your
at the centre
the
circle.
video off because apparently Sunderland
Now
FC
to
or someone from
Guardiola,
Sunderland
and
FC is
inside
reported
into the middle
because
again to
you're recording the
Shirky.
game.
Drives it up to the edge of the D, blocked by Lefay. Xhaka gets it out to Hertrauder. And now Mayenda trying to go past Ake.
We can't do nothing
And he
because it's from
goes
your
down.
footage, plus
It's
you can't
tripped
see
up
any of
by
the game
Ake. It's a
anyway,
yellow
Malta, so
card
they
for
can't
the
do anything.
Manchester City.
You know, it's
Centre
literally
forward.
you recording the
Mayenda
stadium
would
in
have
the
been
crowd.
away.
You're not
It would
recording the
have
game.
I'm not recording. I'm not
it's
recording
evenly
anything.
balanced, this
I'm not
game.
recording
Yeah.
anything. I'm just telling you.
Tell you what,
you know,
I don't think
Oh, you're
Pep
not doing
sat
nothing
down,
wrong,
has he?
Walter. You're not doing anything wrong.
I don't think
You're
he
gonna
has.
get
He's
these
getting very
snowflakes that are
animated
going to
again.
say, you're recording the match, but you're not because you can't see the match.
All the
You can't
Sunderland
actually
coaches in their
record
big
from
warm
the
overcoats tonight. Bitterly cold night
There's no
on the
difference
Weir
what
side.
you're doing from when Sky
You don't wanna
Sports has a
speak too
reporter
soon, but
saying
you're just
on the
thinking
side of the
Haaland
pitch
has
reporting what's
not
going on. You can't see the
been
game.
in this game, and especially in
Man
the second
City.
half, as he had a
Isn't it?
touch.
I know what you mean about don't speak too soon because he'll suddenly pull one out. Very high line held by Manchester City for this free kick from Ruffs. Hangs in the air for a minute. Lefay got on the end of it. Nunez and Mukiele will compete for this. Mukiele just keeps it in on the touchline. Nunez trying to get it now inside, and he does to Rodri. And inside the penalty area, Diaz out to Silva. Isidore is there. Now Mundle's putting pressure on Nunez. The ball passed out to Foden. Eventually Rodri to Guardiola. There's a chase back for Mayenda, but the ball's played out to Doku on the left. He's halfway inside the Sunderland half now. He's got to try and get in the box. Hertrauder puts her foot to it and gets the ball off Doku and plays it out only onto the head of Silva. Haaland now trying to get away from Xhaka. Haaland goes down, then a trip on Hume, but no free kick. Rodri trying to find Shirky at the edge of the area in the D. Out it comes again from Sunderland for Mundle. He goes down. No foul, says the referee. And Manchester City come back again with the ball down the right side of the Sunderland penalty area. Nunez down the right again here to Shirky. Played back again to Nunez just behind him, and out to Shirky again on the right, looking for Foden's run. Down towards the goal line, he pulls the ball back, but onto the roof of the net. And it's a goal kick.
He wants to calm down, this lad next to you, Nick.
What do you think? Can we hold on for the draw, do you think,
I
lads?
can't speak too loud because they're Manchester City analysts. I don't want to upset them. He's kicking every ball. The one next to me is Ruffs on the penalty spot. Plays the ball out to Mukiele on the right-hand side here. Mukiele lifts one down the right wing. It'll go out. I don't think there's much analysing going on, by the way. I think they're wrapped up in the game here. Ake brings the ball forwards to Guardiola. Humes just in front of him. We're in the 80th minute. Here's Ake. 0-0 if you're just joining us on BBC Radio Newcastle. Nunez out wide again to Shirky. Silva's ahead of him. Shirky back to Nunez. Ake in the centre circle. Now Guardiola just ahead of him and out wide to Doku. Doku is running at Hertrauder. Humes there as well. Rodri's just inside. Rodri back to Ake. Cross on the right of midfield to Nunez. Wide again then to Shirky. He will dribble back inside, then roll it back to Diaz. Diaz to Ake. Ake in the middle, to his left again to Rodri. Left again to Doku. Down the left of the penalty area. Hume goes with him. The cross from Doku. Nodded back across the penalty area, and Xhaka cushions a header back to Robin Ruffs.
Tell you what, excellent. How to take the pressure off.
What's the number of saves there?
0-0
on the live score.
81st minute, bowled out by Ruffs to Xhaka on the left. Xhaka goes to close him down. Now Xhaka's great ball for Isidore to chase here into the penalty area. Brings it down, gets towards the goal line. The goalkeeper makes a block. It's a goal kick. 0-0.
They're in a rush now, Man City, aren't they?
Well, it's important for them to get 3 points, isn't it?
Yes, they will.
I don't want to see this. They will see this as slipping away from them if they don't get. They're currently 5 points behind Arsenal. They need a win. The ball's gone out for a Manchester City throw. Halfway inside the Manchester City half, taken very, very quickly. So that sense of urgency very much with Manchester City.
He's
playing as a centre forward. He's making a run through the middle now as the ball's played up towards Guardiola, and he's come back here to Doku. Doku wide on the left. Trowder in front of him, into the middle to Rodri. Rodri swings it to the right now. Shirky towards the right corner of the penalty area. Sirkin in front of him.
I tell you what,
Mundle's
if we do
well.
lose this, the fans will be reeling about.
And then to
We're not
Rodri in the
putting
middle.
our chances away. That's
Foden,
what
back
the
to
subject will
Doku,
be
just
tonight, won't it?
outside the penalty area. Doku dribbles in and then comes out on the left-hand side. He's got Guardiola, he's got Rodri. Comes to Rodri on the 18-yard line. Rodri trying to shake off Mayenda into the penalty area. Lays it off to Doku on the left. And Doku now, Humes in front of him. Doku trying to run at Hume, slips it back almost to the penalty spot. Guardiola, it's intercepted by Lefay. Lefay back heel to Mayenda. Lefay's left on the floor. Mienda's still going. Mienda rolls it across now to Mundle. Mundle just inside the Manchester City half. Mundle, Silva goes to close him down. Xhaka's behind him. And back to Sirkin just inside the Sunderland half. And back again to Ruffs, 83rd minute, 0-0. Ruffs out to Xhaka. Xhaka to Alderete. High ball up into the Manchester City half. Diaz back onto the halfway line, almost Rodri, but through him goes Hume. He's left it for Isidore. Isidore looking for Mienda. Hume hurt. He's on the floor.
We've done all right.
Mienda's on the right
we
here.
Done very
Mienda
all right.
back to Xhaka.
If we did lose this here 1-0, the Sunderland fans are going to say it's like, this is what happens when you don't score.
Hume's lying on his side, just forwards of the centre circle. Clutching his ankle, is he? His right ankle, left ankle.
Oh, no, but it's true though, Malta, isn't it? It's like
It's his left
we've got
ankle.
to convert one of these chances when we go forward.
Yes, they do.
Oh, but you know what is Cabby?
You know, people are talking
When
about
we
how
got
many
promoted,
Manchester City was going to score tonight. I tell you what, they know that they've been in the game tonight.
Don't they?
And somebody
Well, it's
told
0-0
you
at the moment. We're in the 84th
there's an
minute.
opportunity for you to get a 0-0 draw at home against Man
Manchester
City.
City's last defeat was at Newcastle, actually.
£1 billion team.
2-1.
I'm annoyed, Malta, we're not in front there.
46,920 in
we're not
attendance
in
tonight.
front. I'm hoping that over the next week,
It doesn't look like people have been put off by the fact there's no public transport.
That's right.
Goal scoring right winger.
Grounds looks as full as ever.
Central midfielder.
Been a great atmosphere tonight. It's been an excellent game to watch.
Yeah.
As well as
Hume.
a backup to Ronaldo.
Even though
Treatment.
Somebody
it's
who can play
0-0,
along
it's
the
a
left
good
or
0-0.
Yeah.
a utility man like
Good
Getruda
watch.
is.
Yeah, very much so.
And I hope
Tantalisingly so now we're getting into the
permanent as well.
final stages
So
of the
this looks
game
like
with it poised at
another
0-0. Now they're going to bring
We
on.
don't deserve to
Reinders.
lose, but yet again, it's all about being clinical and putting the ball in the net, innit?
think
It
they
would
have
be
to,
hard
don't
if we did lose tonight.
But that leaves
I
them.
think the lads have worked their
exposed.
socks
Who's coming off?
What's the XG
I
being?
would imagine they'll bring a defender off next.
XG
Surprised if it's Ake or somebody.
Just give me a
They'll
sec.
bring off.
Cheers,
Hume's having
Rogel
to come off.
Dons.
He's back up on
Thanks
his
for tuning
feet.
into the Macca
Reinders
Campus
is going
channel
to come
there.
on to Johnny Reinders, the
2.03
Dutch
for Man City
international,
at the moment.
and
2.
it looks as though it's
2
going
for Man City,
Silver.
yeah.
to Silver,
What's
isn't it?
Sunderland 057?
0.73.
All right, okay.
Bernardo Silva coming off then, 85th minute.
Yeah,
And
I was
Reinders
there.
is his replacement.
Nah, that man, 37 as
Hume
well.
waiting to come back on. Ake with the ball. Plays it back to Robin Ruffs after Xhaka had played it out so Hume could get treatment. Ruffs, Haaland goes to close him down. Ruffs just scoops the ball
Hume's
up in
been
front
immense,
of him.
hasn't he?
He's the starter. You know,
Haaland walks to the
he
back
showed
of
why Liverpool's
the
got
D.
trust in
Ruffs
him.
kicks
Already
through the middle.
Already.
It's onto the head of Ake. It's Mundle tried to run onto it, but Rodri just lays it off to Reinders. And Reinders now, Mundle tries to win it back again, but Rodri has it. Takes it into the Sunderland half, driving on through the middle, laying it off to the left-hand side to Guardiol. Guardiol out to Doku on the left of the penalty area. Hume makes the challenge. Gets the ball to Hertrauder. Back to Hume on this right-hand side. Guardiol's gone with him. Hume slips it inside to Hertrauder, but Guardiol gets the ball. Hertrauder tries to win it back. Ake gets it clear. Straight up to Mukeli in the middle.
Spurs still 0-0, Rob.
Xhaka to
Yep.
play up into the
Still
Manchester
0-0.
City half. Ake, Isidor's putting pressure on him, and the ball breaks for Isidore, but Ake's got back in front of him, plays it into the centre to Lefay, and Lefay now looks to find Isidore again on the right side of the penalty area. Taps it back to Lefay on the 18-yard line on the right.
Score, can
And
we?
Foden's gone with him.
God, look what we
Comes
can,
back
but-
out to Hume. Hume now, Ake, well, Doku has got the ball off him. And Hume's trying to win it back again, but Doku leaves him on the deck. Plays it up through the middle here. Reinders blocked by Alderete.
He was away
Comes
as
back to
well.
Rodri. He was.
It is shot.
Haaland looks frustrated. It's played up now towards Reinders and Haaland, but Alderete got a foot through it. Back to Ruffs.
Alderete's been absolutely immense tonight.
Already. Really.
I better tell your lad to calm down.
It shows how much it means to them. They're in the 88th
What are we
minute.
getting for 10 million?
Ruffs with a
Something
a
like
great
that,
kick,
yeah.
but it's
Well,
found its
the
way
Girona-
past Sirkin and down the left, and
the
Sirkin's run onto it, but so
Girona
too
owner
is Shirky.
said would rob them.
No! From push by Sirkin on the Frenchman.
Come on, you've got to dig deep, boys.
Your big
On
point, this
halfway,
Rob Malta, wouldn't
Rodri
it?
to Ake
would.
into the Sunderland half, just left of the centre circle, 0-0 in the 88th minute. Here's Nunes, wide again to Shirky. Reinders is
It'll
up
be
there,
a
Haaland's
sickener
up
if they
there,
scored now,
Foden's up
wouldn't
there.
it?
Cuts back
It
into
would.
the centre, leaves it for Ake in the middle of the Sunderland half, forwards to Foden on the right hand side, and out to Nunes, back to Phil Foden. Foden inside to Rodri again. Rodri looking to get the ball into the penalty area, headed out by Sirkin. Isidore gets his head on it. Nunes puts it back down for Shirky to run on, try and get past Sirkin. Pulls it back here behind Haaland. Guardiol trying to shoot, but it's a weak shot. It's blocked. Mukeli tries to get it away on the far side. Mundle's trying to clear. So too is Lefay. But they have it back again, Manchester City. Another block at the edge of the area from D, from Foden's shot. Comes to Doku on the left. We're in the 89th minute. Doku puts the ball in. It's blocked by Xhaka. Comes back out to him from Hume. And now Mienda on this right-hand side. Mienda running at Ake. Mienda still running at Ake into the centre, but Ake gets a foot to it. It'll come up to the other side, the other half now, to Reinders trying to win
final
it.
third,
Lefay
isn't
knocks it down. Xhaka at the edge of the centre circle. Plays it across to Mundle, who nods it down to Lefay. Handball off Nunes, they asked. Referee gives nothing. It's still in play with Manchester City. Nearly up to the 89th minute.
Oh, we
Foden
can't complain,
out to the
Harry, no
left-hand
chance.
side here. Doku.
No.
We've played 89 minutes.
Been
Doku down the
been
left
an
of the
exciting game
Sunderland
for
penalty
Neil Miller.
area. plays it back behind him. Rodri outside the box, crosses, looking for Haaland, heads it back across the 6-yard box. Guardiola is there, gets it down to Doku on the left-hand side. Sunderland need to get the ball away.
Malta's
Doku
about a
to the
second
goal
and a
line,
half
pulls it
ahead
back,
of us.
headed away by Hume to
he was
Mienda,
screaming.
battling with Rodri. Rodri goes down, Mienda could break. Mienda though is pulled down, pulled back by Guardiola. And it's a free kick to Sunderland inside their half on the right-hand side.
A lot of Sunderland fans saying the point would feel like a win tonight. Do you agree?
Can't run. Mienda.
Yeah, I suppose
They
so.
might have to take him off
We're
Mienda.
playing one of the best teams in
Out
Europe.
comes Ruffs to take the free kick. 4 minutes we're going to get added on at the end of the game.
The point.
It'll be 4 minutes of added
I don't want to
time.
speak too soon. James, that. I'm not going to speak too soon.
There is the 4 minutes. We're into those 4 minutes now. It's 0-0 here. Ruffs with the free kick, floats up towards Isidore, headed away by Ake. Trauder heading it on again. Comes to Foden. Foden behind him is the Guardiola. And he's come back into the centre circle. Grinders beaten to it by Trey Hume. And then Mundell trying to stab it away.
Screaming and nothing.
It's out on the right. Cherky.
Omar explains, says Arsenal.
Back it
Arsenal.
comes.
On the channel,
Nunez. Inside to Doku in the middle now for Manchester City. Back out to the right side of the Sunderland penalty area. Back it comes to Diaz. 0-0.
Full-time score at Brentford is
First minute of the 4 being added on. We've nearly played the minute. There's Doku, stabbed away by Sirkin, but Manchester City still have possession. Foden in the middle. Slips it, rolls it to Ake in the centre. Back then to Cherky. Cherky, on him is Isidore, flicks it through to Doku, back it comes out into midfield to Diaz. Diaz down the right hand side to Nunez, closed down by Mundell, crosses, it's in the air from Sirkin, he heads it up, it bounces at the edge of the penalty area, eventually hooked away by Trey Hume. Isidore trying to win it from Diaz, it drops for Hume, now it's a chase for Isidore and Ake, out comes Donnarumma,
Now don't give
and
in.
he gets there first, and Isidore jogs away back towards the halfway line. Donnarumma puts it back up the other end.
Getting a lot of Arsenal fans coming on the channel.
Fouled.
Hit that subscribe button, you Arsenal fans. Come on, you.
Free kick to Sunderland. It's finished 0-0 at Brentford. Brentford Spurs.
Cheers,
It's
man.
0-0
Subscriber,
here.
cheers.
We played 2 minutes of the minimum 4. 2 minutes to play. Sunderland 0, Manchester City 0.
Just thought I'd put that out there.
Oh, what a result this will be if they can hold out here. When I say hold out, it's a case of holding out, is it? They played. It could have gone either way this game. Now it's with Mundell down the left of the Manchester City penalty area. Nunez has got in front of him, and Mundell trying to keep the ball in play. It rolls away behind for a goal kick. Minute and a half left to play. The minimum.
You'll
4
hear Malta
minutes.
and Newcastle if the score
Goalkeeper
says
taps
was.
it to Diaz, back to
thought you were in
Donnarumma.
Devon.
Suddenly closed down by Xhaka. Donnarumma kicks clear up towards the halfway line. Lefay nods it on to Mundell. Mundell trying to find Xhaka. The ball is in the air. Isidore half volley. It's blocked. It comes back out now to Mundell from Xhaka on the left hand side. Down towards the corner. Nunez gets the ball off Mundell. Gets it out to Reinders. Inside then to the edge of the penalty area where Rodri and eventually up through the middle. Reinders out to Doku on this left hand side.
mental, this man.
Into the last minute of
Crazy.
the 4. Doku up to the edge of the penalty area looking for Guardiola. Force wide. Doku's trying to come round here. Trauder into the penalty area. Pulls it back. Cleared by Xhaka. Throw to Manchester City.
Malta's getting
With
proper
40
carried away
seconds
now,
left
isn't he,
on
Rob?
this left hand side.
Yeah.
And Luke O'Nien is holding the ball off Guardiola. A bit of pushing and shoving going on. But the throw is finally taken.
Is Luke
Guardiola
O'Nien on?
to Cherky, and then through into the penalty area to Reinders, and straight at Ruffs. A weak shot from the Dutchman. 30 seconds less to play. It's 0-0. What a result this will be. Ruffs with the kick. Diaz heads it forwards to the halfway line.
No, he's not
Mundell
on
goes
yet,
up
Gabby.
with Nunez. Comes back into the Manchester City half.
would
Nunez
bring
then
him on at
gets
full
it down
time just to
for
be safe.
Cherky to try and get past Sirkin. Sirkin, well, did he foul him? The referee says no. It's a throw to Manchester City. 2 seconds left of the minimum 4.
That's it, it's
and
all
that's
over.
it. It's all over.
Yes, what a
It's
fantastic
finished
point.
0-0.
That's a class point, that is.
Sunderland hold out.
Well done, Sunderland.
That is what you call a result.
Good draw.
Well done,
Interestingly,
Sunderland. Well done.
That's incredible result
Well
for
done.
Sunderland. As you say, at the beginning
We're
this
draws.
evening, before the game kicked off, everyone was expecting Manchester City to score a shed
I was
loads of goals,
expecting number one record
basically.
to go.
Donnarumma's come out, the goalkeeper's
Yeah,
having a go.
Donnarumma's having a go.
Yeah, they're annoyed, aren't they?
You can see how that frustration's bubbled over from Manchester City's perspective. Again,
Oh, dear. That's absolutely class.
£1 million goes away from the city of life. It's just a point.
Granite Jack. Malta's loving it, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, we've actually played D1 yet.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like, I haven't played anybody yet. In fact, there is one team we haven't played.
Who?
Tottenham. I haven't played Tottenham yet.
Go.
Oh, dear. I had to lock the your video off because like I say, somebody says some member of Sunderland staff has reported, but I can't see that being true, to be honest with you, because you can't see the game. You're not showing anything, Malta. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't. I think maybe they heard about you saying about getting a Zoom camera on that.
Yeah, cheers, Geordie Groundwater.
What a point! I tell you what, though, this is gonna if it isn't getting us noticed now, then do you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're going to be looking at Sunderland now, aren't they, and say, "How? Hey, these aren't any flukes, are you?" Cheers to the subscriber. Oh, I'm absolutely
good
made up
result.
with that.
Yeah, good result.
No Wallace game.
Like-
You can't see a thing. You can't get done for copyright because Malta's not doing anything wrong. He's literally recording the stadium. You cannot see anything going on the pitch.
No. No. Yeah, it's no, the lads played well. Better than the performance against Leeds, but we said the other day we tend to play better against the teams that are at the top end of the table and the cartel teams than we do against the rest of the league. But they put the performance in. They've come out of it with a point. Still unbeaten at home. Just can't ask for anything more, really.
Yeah, Gan Canny says, imagine if I had all our AFCON players. I mean, that's a massive point. I mean, we've got half a squad in, and we're putting in performances like that. And Pep Guardiola's walking down the tunnel, staring at the ground, shaking his head. He knows. Do you know what I mean? They've not got it easy. Not had it easy tonight. And yeah, well done, lads. When Sunderland just you think they can't another harder performance in, you see tonight. That what an effort that is.
Thanks, Rogel. Appreciate that comment. And that's an Arsenal fan.
Mate. Thanks.
That's an Arsenal fan for you. Saying that, Cabby.
Well, we've just extended Arsenal's lead to 2 points for doing that tonight.
Yep.
And we've just climbed another point towards safety. But what a performance from the lads.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolute brilliant. Can't ask for more. We're playing one of the best teams in Europe. And I think Malta summed it up when he said Man United had over £1 billion worth of talent on the field.
Oh, it was just class.
You know,
does Colin, it does.
Bringing on, on the bench, they had a Ballon d'Or winner. So
you're welcome, Rogel. And good luck to the rest of the season, mate. I think you've got the title in the bag, mate. But you've got a fantastic side.
Yeah.
Good luck to you. Getting a T-shirt printed. We'll still
Happy New Year, Ghost Rider.
I know. And we had our chances to take it, Rob. We had our chances to win this tonight.
We did. And, the stats bear that out to a massive degree. Okay, possession, but we know what possession means. We had 10 shots, 4 on target. Man City had 14 shots, 4 on target. They did have a lot more touches in our box than we had in their box. We had 24 in their box. They had 53 in ours, but that just means they were faffing about. Keepers saved 4 apiece. We won 14 aerial duels. They only won 7. We committed a couple of more fouls than them, and they had 5 corners. We had 3. So, it was an even Stevens game. Probably a 0-0. I would have preferred us to score,
0-0 full
but
time.
yeah, I'm happy with that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we keep taking points off the teams that are above us, it speaks volumes. And I think that might actually lift us up a place in the. No, it leaves us where we were in the table. We're still in 7th, point behind Chelsea and Man United.
That's mad. The 3 evening kickoffs today have all finished 0-0.
Yeah, they have. And in fact, all of today's games were draws. 1-1. Crystal Palace Fulham was 1-1. The rest of them were 0-0.
I mean, to be fair to Tinsel, we didn't lose.
No. I think he did forecast us to get hammered, though, didn't he?
No, he forecast us to hammer them, actually.
Did he? Oh, right.
Aye.
It nearly happened.
Hey? No, Tinsel was on last week doing pre scores. He'll be on again on. I'm lost what days it is. I have no idea. Sunderland are in 7th. Do you still think we're safe?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I reckon 36 points will be enough to stay up this season. And we've got half a season to get another 7 points.
Even game says easy. Simon says, Happy New Year. All big improvement from the Leeds game. Had us down for 3-0 lose. I did. I think a lot of fans did as well, because they're a quality act. Man City, but we're just superb at home. It was back and forth and an even match. It was an entertaining game, Robin Hood. It really was. Brian says,
that
thanks.
one from Damien.
Thank you, team, for an absolute commitment to the badge. Yeah, looking forward to match of the day, says Damien. We've got Malta coming back. And people were saying, block Malta. You can't block Malta. He's part of the team.
Yeah, correct.
Do you know what I mean? You get some people that's so serious. It's like, how? I can reset the clock there. Let's get Malta back on. He'd be getting a better signal as he gets further away from the ground.
Hey, lads.
Hello, Malta, son. You all right? And do you know what? Right? I'm not being cocky here, but I didn't really feel threatened at all by Man City. I thought we defended absolutely superb tonight.
100%.
I cannot wait to see the.
But no matter what.
I can't wait to see the player ratings, me like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sean MC says we put in the fear and God to any team coming to the Fortress. Absolutely. Mienda put some work in. Absolutely class. And that's all down as well to the manager and Granit Xhaka, our captain. It's like as long as we've got Granit Xhaka on that pitch, it's like we've just got that extra player. It's like we're playing with an extra man when Granit Xhaka's with us. Victoria Thurville, brilliant from Sunderland. Well done, could have won. What a game, love it. Happy New Year, Rob and Cabby. Malta was like us, says Sunderland be safe end of season. Be good if you can spend make team a bit stronger. Absolutely. Robin Hood, they had won 8 in a row until they came to our Fortress. Northallerton Macca, maybe we just cannot win the league, but he decide who can. 4 points clear. Thanks, Mackham, says Raw Gold. Ghost Rider, Happy New Year as well, lads. Janet, thank you. Rob, Cabby, Malta, thank you very much, Janet. Reese McCoy says they come on strong when Ducko came on, to be fair to them, though. Well, yeah, I mean, they come on strong. We just know the quality they've got.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do feel if we had a stronger forward lineup, I thought, but hey, we can't take anything negative tonight. We can't really take anything.
Absolutely not. Absolutely proud of bits of the lads for that performance.
Yeah, the Arsenal fan, Rogel says, Xhaka has been immense for you guys this season. He was our best player for a while there too. He has a bit of Arsenal DNA in him, and you can see how well the team plays around him. Great to see, absolutely. Rooster Coburn,
Yep.
fantastic performance from every single one of them players. Gary Hoyle says, happy days, Malta. David Jackson, I said 1-1, but 0-0 would do. I think our midfield in defence was immense tonight, Rob. Malta.
They were outstanding. And
You know, it was a great performance. You know, from the whole side, because we defended like a team that we're not going to give anything away at all. Today, it was like, you know what it is? Yeah, you can be Man City. You can have the best striker on the planet. But you know what it is? The roofs is on fire. The back line, Xhaka, Gertruda, you know, they're like, they're still hurting from that 3-0 defeat. For Xhaka, that's a black mark on his season, the 3-0 defeat. So, you know, he would have told the side today, Mikel Arteta has been on the phone to us this morning and said, you've got to help us title since the Wenger days, right? So, England used to draw or win today. Mikel Arteta, probably through somebody else, maybe had double a win, right? Whereas Pep and the Man City players, most of them probably turned up thinking that, that's only Sunderland, man. We'll beat them 3-0 when they had their full squad, no injuries. Now, they've got half of their first team out. Ah, man, give me 9-0 or something, you know. And the Geordies would have been thinking, well, that, Sunderland going to get bloody murdered tonight. Yeah, the visitors were unable to get a win against us, but then they're thinking, Man City, they'll end that. I wouldn't have what.
Cheers, Janet. Thank you. Do you know what, Malta? Right, Stephen Jones says December was going to be the month of death for us. I mean, what a great point that is, isn't it?
One game.
We only lost one game, and that was Man City, and that was before December was coming, and we were talking about this in September. We were saying, "Oh my God, I'm dreading December." If we get a point, we'll do well.
So, Darren, who I interviewed before the game, I'm going to interview him again. Let me just bring him in.
Hi, Nicola Johnson.
Let's see what he has to say. Darren Black. So, what did you make of that game?
Great performance.
What do you think of the defence?
I thought we played solid across the back four. I thought the midfield was directed by Xhaka, and I think they could have been at least 2-0 up in half-time.
And what did you think of the forward line? Isidore, Robbie and Mayenda.
I thought Robbie was tremendous. I thought he held the ball up well. He's strong. And I thought, like, when Isidore come on, he brought a little bit extra pace up front for it. But overall, I thought we deserved a point.
And who was your man of the match?
Man of the match for me today, I thought Enzo was great. And I thought Mukiele had a superb game, along with Roofs. Some great saves from Roofs.
For me, it'd have to be Alderete, just because Alderete had so many touches, so many key clearances, tackles, interceptions, and the way that he was marshalling the defence. But thanks a lot, Darren. And, follow the Mackem Cabby as well. Like and subscribe on the Mackem Cabby YouTube channel. And thanks for your input today, Darren.
Will do.
You're a star, Malta. Honestly, so grateful for what you're doing, mate. It's cracking, mate. And thanks for that guy for the interview. Very well said. Couldn't argue with anything he said there.
Nope.
Looks like you're outside the Queen Vic there, Malta.
The Colliery Tavern, mate. The Colliery Tavern.
Oh, he's doing a great job, Malta. And people on the chat saying you've got to block him. I mean, they just don't know Malta. They don't think they don't realise he's part of the commentary.
It is difficult to hear the commentary when Malta's broadcasting from the stadium.
It is,
and some people tune in because they can't get the commentary on Tinterweb.
But I mean, at the end of the day, as well, I can't purely just have the broadcast playing. I can't just have the commentary playing. I've got to have.
No.
It's a watch along at the end of the day. It's not a commentary. It is a watch along. So it's if Malta's in the crowd and it's this and that and the other. It's you know, and I've always said that. Cheers, Robin Hood. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Nicola. Never happened what I said. Anyhow, life moves on, Rob. The years fly past when you're getting on.
They certainly do, mate. Totally agree. Because I'm getting on.
Malta is
As
a
I
hero,
say,
great
it's
man. He's spot on, man, Malta. His dedication's just great, man.
It's when my first Sunderland game was 1967. And I was 5 at the time. So that's a long time ago. It's nearly not a kick in the arse of 60 years ago.
Happy New Year, Bong.
Happy New Year, Bong.
Thing is, though, Rob, I mean, what are we witnessing here with the Sunderland side?
It's well, since the late 1990s, early 2000s under Peter Reid, when we finished 7th, we've never had this, and
So, hi guys,
we just don't miss
Sunderland fan
opportunities.
number 1, right? And I'll just bring him in.
Oh, sorry,
and,
Rob. Sorry.
Do an
That's all right.
interview. Sorry. So Paul goes to every Sunderland game, right? Paul, what do you think of today's game?
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really deserved that point. I was hoping that we might have nicked one at the end, but like a goal at the end, but wasn't to be. But
what did you think of the defence?
Hey?
What did you think of the defending today?
Solid.
Rock solid. And your man of the match?
Yeah.
I would say
Certain. A notable mention. Second man of the match. Who would you have? Roofs. Yeah. Mandy.
Really, really, really perfect, lads.
There you go. So there you have it, lads. It's like, you know, I think it's just been a great performance from Sunderland today, right? If you told me start of the season we'd play Arsenal, Villa, the Mags, Man City at home, and would still be unbeaten, honestly, I would have got you a free pass into bloody Terry Knowles. All right, and exactly. The away performances at Liverpool and Chelsea as well, you know, have been something different as well.
Yeah.
Magic, great.
I like that one. Like that one.
Great work there, Malta, getting the fans all involved, mate. Brilliant.
So, right, lads, that's going to be me signing off on video.
Brilliant, Malta. Happy New Year to you, mate. Thanks very much for the hard work you put into the channel, mate. And
I'll be at the Spurs match, so we'll be getting live away game reporting.
Fantastic. And just ignore when people say on the channel that the fact like Sunderland staff are reporting. There's nothing anybody can do because you're not showing any footage of the game at all. There's nothing anybody can do.
Exactly. Right, lads. I'll catch you on Sunday.
Malta, thanks a lot, mate. Aye. That's mad. That getting you could tell as well by a lot of the Sunderland fans there, Rob. They were over the moon with that. Over the moon.
I just seen that comment from West like us. I'm only 97, 3 years to the turn, and a letter from the king.
Oh dear me, over the moon. Thank you, Malta legend. Thanks, Cabby and Rob. You're welcome, David. It's been a good night.
Hey, if we go into Europe, I'm going to have to get a job so I can do an overseas posting again to visit all these places.
Oh dear me, it's what a start of the new year, man.
Yeah, I mean, it sums it up. I mean, the defence, we've got one of the best defences in the league. Simple as that. We don't concede many goals. We've got a strong midfield. We just need to tighten up on some of the wayward passes we make. And we need to score a few more goals. So a striker, as you've been saying since the beginning of the season, Cabby, we need a guy who's going to get us at least 10, 15 goals a season.
Yeah, I know.
But
look, I'm not
it's
saying Isidore, Robbie Meyenda's nowhere near Premier League quality, but when you're in the Premier League, you've got to at least put one of your chances away. I mean,
yeah, you've got to take them. If you don't take them, you'll get caught out.
Robbie hit the post against Leeds, and it was a bit of it was a harder chance tonight. But I mean, you've got to at least put one of them away. Even in the Premier League, you've got no choice to because everything's ramped up.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, no, take nothing away from the guys tonight. They performed superbly. We're playing one of the best teams in Europe. And if you think about it, how many of the best teams in Europe have we lost to this season? Oh, just one. That was Man City, down at Man City at the beginning of December. Oh, and guess what? We didn't lose to them tonight. So, yeah, brilliant performance. Well chuffed with the result. I said I thought we'd get a draw out of this. Great point. Bring on Tottenham on Sunday.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, I'm going to end the stream now, and because I'm going to get a cup of tea. I'm at work and work tomorrow. It's I was falling asleep on the sofa before, but now I've woke up. So thanks everybody for joining in the chat. It's been superb. Thanks for Rob and his dog Bounty. Thanks for Malta and the great 3D commentary there. That was a bit gobbledygook, a bit like tinsel at the minute, but it's part and parcel of the channel. And have a great new year. And the day's nearly over already. So we'll see you.